So I'm just gonna do the hands and
Hello, hello.
Hi!
We still have snake cam.
We still have the snake cam.
Snake cam.
Snake cam. Meow. Meow. Every time I do that, I really do sound like Blue.
I didn't really grow up with that, so.
Oh, really?
No, I didn't have Nickelodeon or whatever it was on.
Oh,
I didn't grow up with Foxtel.
Right, it was on
Grew
Nick Jr.
Yeah, I grew up with ABC and 9 Go. I didn't have your rich TV channels. I had the free shit that you didn't pay for. Except for paying for the TV. Which even then I'm pretty sure we'll get them. So. Where were we up to? This one?
Yeah.
Because that one's after that one, time-wise.
Yeah.
So let's start in here and see where we're going. Ixley, there you are. Sorry, I got carried away exploring the island. Gotta be careful around Kat. I know exactly what she's capable of firsthand. Is that so? Well, it's no harm. But you'll have a whole week to explore, you know? You'll get one date with each girl for the first 5 days. A little something special for day 6. And then the final ceremony, where you propose to one of the girls. That sounds like the perfect amount of time to figure out if we're meant together. You'd be surprised. Anyway, let's get the show on the road. Who do you want to spend today's date with? Scarlett.
Oh, I already
There's just it chooses 4.
Would you mind doing the clothing?
can do.
Like it's the I want the jacket, the
jacket?
jacket with the badges and stuff that I have.
Jacket with the badges, so
Yeah.
the popped collar
Yeah, the pop collar.
goes
And then-
and there's like what, an eye on this one.
Yeah, and a lightning bolt on the other.
See what I can put on there because you can't see much of it.
Yeah.
So boop boop.
I'm getting better.
Yes, you are.
I'm learning. Oh my god.
And then you just kind of do that. And
Yeah.
It's an open jacket, yeah.
Yeah, it's an open jacket with a blue shirt.
And then what's the collar on the shirt? Like neck wise.
It's just like a normal round
Like
one.
a little bit loose.
Yeah, a little bit loose.
I want to say. Oh, where'd it go? Like, did it fall below
I think it fell a little bit
top
below, so
collar?
that's fine then.
So it'd be like a
Yeah.
like that with the shirt below it,
Mm.
and then obviously just
The hands alright?
hands are fine. You just kind of do that, and that'd be about it.
Yeah.
You can just adjust as you go.
Just gonna add the one more detail, which is the bi flag.
You gotta think that you're gonna make it very simple,
Yeah.
so it's gonna be very small.
Yeah, it's just simple.
Mm.
It's literally just a little bi flag.
Mm.
That's it.
Because not many small details will make it in, so you gotta make
Yeah.
sure it is.
That's it.
Make it emote simple, very small.
Very
Cool.
small.
Scarlett, there's just something about her, you know? Yeah, because we gotta try wake it, and if we wake Scarlett, then try wake the others, because...
Yeah, I think we're gonna get it set in order.
Mm.
Otherwise, that is done. Basically, all I have to do is just...
Finish it up. The sketch is done,
Yeah.
essentially.
Yeah.
Because if you get rid of that... Is that correct?
Yeah, that's correct.
I was gonna say, is it on the right one, or is it just gonna fall and you just go...
It looks like it's on the right one, but not the right one.
That's the correct one.
Okay.
It's got a line on it.
Oh, okay. I might do this tonight or tomorrow. Actually, I'll do this tomorrow because you guys are not here.
And then we can order them tomorrow.
Yeah, so you and Cyan work on the other one. Layla. And yeah. Oh my god, is that a charm?
Oh my god!
Oh my god, it's a charm with... Ooh.
They're currently on ad.
Oh, they're currently on ad.
Yeah, there is ad breaking through.
Oh.
Candy's got 16. Charms contributed 8,000.
How much
There's no
is
charms
left?
here. What?
There's no child here?
What? No? Ah! Run.
Ah.
41% raised. Still need another 4,000... 46,000?
You heard nothing.
I heard someone. Ah, that's who got it. Found Scarlet inside the library. What's the snake's name? Snake don't have a name.
Ah, shit.
You can name the snake. What should snake's name be? And we can add it to the thingy. What should we name the snake?
For some reason, I want to name it Kyle. Kyle.
Stop
Kyle.
breaking walls and drinking monster snake. Jesus. These ones. Kyle. Snake him. Kyle. Snake is snake. Snake is snake, and their name is Kyle.
Yep.
Clearly, for the fact that he keeps punching walls and drinking monster. As every Kyle does.
Oh, Kyle. That's why, because my meme.
Oh,
Kyle.
What is that?
It looks like a snake.
It's a phone emoji snake.
Oh my god.
Because it doesn't pop up like other emotes. Are there any snake ones? No, there's not. There's only that one,
Sand.
which is technically one. Do you have access to any snaky ones?
My phone is weird. Do I think I have access to any snake? Let me.
I was gonna say, is there a searchy button?
No, that's the wrong button.
Damn, sad. I will continue while you search. Found Scarlet inside the library, the place I'd most often meet her for the first time. Off. She always looked so happy when she was reading. It did the heart good to try and make her smile in the same way when I talked with her. We became fast friends again. The similarity of our situations might have played a part in that. Still, I'm not sure why Ali insisted in me going on a date with Scarlet today. Sure, getting her memories back will be a huge win, but... Hey, Scarlet, Pixley, I'm glad you're safe. Things are going crazy out there. What's happening? I know it sounds crazy, but there's a horde of zombies outside. The Brothers 5 and a lot of behind-the-scenes help went crazy and... Scarlet, you did this, didn't you? Wait, what? I've been here the whole time with Pixley. I couldn't have.
Oh, damn.
I've never heard of anything like this. Wait, what?
Oh.
Which one?
Oh, did we go true?
It's true or actually?
Should we save? We should save it.
Save.
What is this, Last of Us? These zombies are...
Banana zombies. Do you want to go with it's true or actually first?
let's go it's true.
It's true. I can vouch for her. We've both been here since our date started. Well, either way, I bet you can create a cure for it, no? I mean, I probably could, but I'd need my equipment. Not sure why, but I can't find it anywhere. Follow me. You can use our lab. Did it work? Oh, it didn't pop up. Why did the image not pop up?
No.
Refresh.
Wah.
Redeem. Fixed. Follow me. You can use our lab. We followed Kat to the games room. Kat put her hand against the wall of the games room. Snake.
That's what it looks like on the phone.
It looks completely different. Oh, look, it is in chat. It popped up like on the
Oh my
screen
god!
there. Big snaky boy.
Big snaky boy.
Snaky boy all over screen. Go.
Look at them go!
Wait for one particular scene, then you can do those motherfucking snakes on my motherfucking plane.
Can I? No!
You cannot eat Kyle.
You cannot eat Kyle!
Kyle's just vibing, how dare you?
I'm gonna pet him.
Just don't mute us by accident. That's very aggressive patting. Hello, Annie. Can Kyle eat me? Kyle does not have a jaw.
No!
Kept her hand against the wall again, revealing a hidden trapdoor. She walked in and beckoned for us to follow.
I'll take this off now, can I? Because I back to bed.
You could take it off as soon as you wanted to. There's nothing. Oh, you get it?
Okay.
They go under it. Instead of picking from the top, go under. Walked down spiral stairs for who knows how long. I lost track more than a few times. I remember this place.
Shit.
You should have everything you need in this room to make a cure. Just don't go snooping around. This lab belongs to R&D, and we could get all in trouble if you do. Actually, this place doesn't have everything I need. What else do you need? To build a cure, I'm going to need a sample of whatever this is. I need a live specimen. I'm sure you can help with that, Pixley. I've got some editing that needs my attention. You got this.
Oh, that's what's under it.
What?
That was where the sticker was. That's what was under it.
Yeah, it's just covering the odds part. What if the way Kyle eats is by going to the person and absorbing them? That checks out. That explains all the little air bubbles you can see in Kyle. And Kyle is back. Can Kyle absorb me? It's up to you. If you want him to absorb you, he can try. Don't know how he's gonna do it though. He kind of just sits there.
Just to sit there.
You got this.
I want to see it pop up on the screen. Oh.
I say maybe only some do.
Yeah, maybe only some do.
Or if you send it more than once, it might.
I'm just.
You. I love how only it shows up as AU.
That's amazing.
This is not a flag. It's just AU.
What about this? What about this little?
It doesn't show up on screen though.
Aww.
So yeah, only select phone emotes.
Yeah. They're just
Emojis.
animals. Oh.
No.
Okay.
So yeah, very
I
selective.
had my fun.
Apparently letters are a part of it, so if you put letters on there, apparently they'll show up.
Yep.
And just like that, she was gone. That one gives us the flag.
The fuck?
Twitch, what the fuck? I know you're from the US, but this is racist.
Yeah, this is racist.
How dare you not have other flags be part of it?
Oh no. How dare.
It still pops up in chat as US though, so it just looks like it says sauce. The US is sauce.
Oh no.
Oh. And just like that, she was gone. If it makes you feel better, I'll help you catch somebody. You sure? If you're the only one who can make the cure, then it might be better for you to stay back. No thanks. There's no way I'm letting you out there alone. I don't want you to think I'm weird, but I've just got this feeling that I'd be pretty good at collecting unwilling zombie specimens. That is weird, but in this case, she's absolutely correct. Some memories must be intact, even if they're kept below the surface. I think she is weird now. Yeah, that's just because her memory's been wiped.
Yeah.
So that's not her fault. Well, let's get on with this. We went back up to the surface. Everywhere we looked was overrun by zombies. We wouldn't stand a chance against the group, so we spent the day trying to split them up, as well as searching for lone wolves.
Brains. Bananas!
We're in luck. We've finally got an isolated sample. How are we supposed to bring them in, though? One bite and we're finished. I've got just the thing. Scarlet pulled out a pair of brass knuckles. Where did you even get that? Is that really important right now? You mind looking the other way for a second? It's embarrassing. Well, you also may want to look away for a second, Charmed. Sure, Scarlet. I turned around.
Brains! Bananas!
I hope your health insurance covers this. One more with feeling. Are we the bad guys? We dragged him back to the mansion.
No!
Nothing happened. I don't know what you're talking about. Scarlet opened the hidden trapdoor in the games room and I pulled Thor's unconscious body in. Oh, fuck. My hand slipped, causing Thor's body to tumble down the stairs.
Oh, bonk, bonk, bonk.
He just kept going and going. I know, I'll get him. Better get him quick, or we're not gonna have a live specimen.
Can I take my 2k points from...
It's not my fault. And I don't think I can do that right now. If I do, I think it just refunds all of them.
Yeah.
I can't do individual. Luckily, I managed to catch him pretty quickly. I need to, like...
Rigged. I'm kidding, also.
You've made a decision in this game that I don't like. I don't want to see your face anymore. Put him on the...
But why A4? Because it's the first one we saw.
Apparently he's the first one to go off to himself.
Yep.
Hey, at least he wasn't being his balls threatened to cook.
Oh my god.
Just knocked
Poor
out.
one. Poor A1.
Ah, poor A6, he's a literal vegetable.
Oh yeah, poor A6 is a vegetable. We'll never meet A6.
A6 just don't exist.
Yeah.
We put him on the operating table for Scarlet to analyze. Interesting. What's up, Scarlet? This virus. It's pretty clear it's man-made. Even more interesting is that it looks like something I would make. Not that I ever made zombies viruses, Pixie. Yes, you have. It's kind of cute how you try to hide it. Cat, you there? Weird, I thought Cat was supposed to be able to hear us from anywhere on the island. Maybe there's no microphones all the way down here? I guess so. I was gonna tell her we've got the cure now. Sweet, great work, Scarlet. You bet I did. We administered the cure to 4, then went back up the stairs together. Cat, you there? What's up, Scarlet? I've been waiting hours for you guys. You two done yet? We've got the cure now. We'll need your people's help to help administer it. We'll be right on it. Lay low for now. We're coming to get you. In the meantime, Pixley, how about you tell me about yourself? It'd be my pleasure. With Cat's help, we managed to quell the zombie plague, with just enough time left in the day for a lovely dinner with Scarlet. After that, I went for a night walk with Allie, to somewhere safe from prying eyes. You should buy a girl dinner first before you murder her in the woods, you know. I think I found the way to bring the others' memories back. You found their lab, didn't you? Pretty much. Sweet. I wasn't sure how to get back there after they shipped us out of there, so that's a huge win. So where is it? There's a secret trapdoor in the games room. You just have to press a hidden panel in the wall. That said, how are we supposed to get in there without being seen? There's cameras everywhere, and Scarlet and I were only allowed to enter because of the whole pandemic. Don't you worry about that. I've got an inside man. Ford's going to be helping us override a few cameras and microphones in the mansion with old recordings.
Number 4!
That way we can get in and stay inside alone enough to get their memories back, without raising any sort of fuss. The brother that we carried today down the stairs? What's that look for?
Ow, sorry. This is a lot of moving because I can't get comfortable.
Do you want to swap chairs? You sure?
Yeah, I'm good.
You need more gamer chairs. Replace all the dining chairs with gamer chairs.
It's not the chair itself, it's more the way I want to sit. It's not working out for me right now.
Is it because of the chair or because of something else?
I don't know.
I was gonna say, like, do you sit like I do on the chair, which is an exactly thing where I
sit
with it, like-
completely cross-legged on my chair.
Yeah. Well, that's unfair.
I sit.
I was gonna say, is the chair big enough to sit cross-legged? That help?
I literally sit like this the entire time.
Well, now I've got to sit up because I was half laying down before.
How
How dare? No, not you. I'm talking about Chant.
Oh. And hydrate.
I was just about to do that.
Me.
I'm already sitting up straight, Charm.
Oh my god, again?
I haven't ruined my posture yet. You gotta wait. I can sit back now. Gotta make sure I'm not on any cords. Though.
Yeah. Oh, you know, after this, we should have ice cream cones.
Ooh, yes, ice cream.
Ice cream cones.
Oh yeah, I still gotta set that up on your one.
Yeah.
We'll set that up after stream.
Yay! Happy clicks.
What's funny is that low-key half works, pure for the fact that... Does this do anything?
Oh no.
It's similar to this.
Yeah.
If you look at the microphone... See? Like, it doesn't pick up very often because it's the same setting as, like, my keyboard. So it's set to a certain way. I still need to fix it, but to a certain degree it's set to not pick that up too much.
Yeah.
So you can't click that and they can't hear it unless it picks it up while we're talking.
Yeah.
It does just make them jump though, which is really funny.
Oh yeah, it's funny.
They don't talk, they just...
They don't talk anymore.
Low-key vibrate because
Yeah,
they're just
they don't
jumping.
talk anymore, they just go.
I'm surprised he's still standing after today, to be honest. I wouldn't work with people who go down that easy. Was 4 always working with you? Confused. There. Yep. And then just above. Put it above closet. And Kyle rises.
He rises from the depths.
Hello.
Hello. Or is it? Hello.
It switches, you know?
Yeah, it's
How
switches.
do you as soon as you're used to one voice, it swaps over and you're like, what the fuck? You just get whiplash, you know?
Yep.
Was 4 always working with you? Nope. Never till now, but we can't afford to refuse his help. I've had him prove he's trustworthy, don't worry. You can count on him. El Saikongu.
That was like...
I don't know if those are actual words.
don't know.
I don't think they're words.
I don't know.
I don't think they're words. It just doesn't look like any other language. It's like, I just think they're letters.
Yeah. That's a problem.
Kongu, maybe.
Maybe.
But the El Sai, I don't think so.
Oh, the L. The
That
L
looks
is
like epilepsy, but it's missing a lot of words. That's what it looks like.
Let's see.
Yeah, my brain defaults that to like...
Yeah, that is in a lot of things.
Yeah. But
I don't
tied
know-
with the Sai Congo, I don't
Yeah,
think
I
it's a
don't know.
thing. But my brain automatically goes, if that's a word, that just says epilepsy Kongu. Like the cuss on YouTube.
I feel like we're already cursed, but that's okay.
Oh no, would you look at this?
Oh no! You don't need to rip that.
Oh, you just have to do something.
Yeah.
Oh no!
You don't
Is
even
it?
have to do that.
Yeah.
No, but like,
I'm gonna make sure it's spelled correctly. Yep. Oh no, a curse on Charmed. Whatever would it do?
I don't know. Oh no! Charm has been cursed!
Oh no! Gotta put a reason so we know what happened.
Mm.
Just like John.
And Pandy.
Yep. I've had... Fair. That's the equivalent of going, oh no, you're cursed, and then covering someone's eyes.
Yeah!
Or going up and just covering their mouth. And like, you're cursed!
You're cursed!
That's the equivalent of doing that on Twitch. That is the real life equivalent. It's just walking up and just... That's essentially what it does. I'd improve his trustworthy, don't worry, you can count on him. Click. Fall help.
Full help!
Alright, if you say so. Anyway, we have everything we need for the first part of the plan. Up for a trip down memory lane together? Sounds like a plan. You guys have to see this, trust me. Ellie put her hand against the secret panel. A second later, the wall parted to reveal the winding staircase. Four became immediately and repetitively familiar with. Did Ali prove Four's trust before or after his little trip on the stairs? Whoa, you guys found my secret spot already?
Oh, I'm sorry, what?
I found this place this morning. I sat near the top of the stairs and played for a while. It was more fun to play in the dark. Hold me back, Pixley.
Oh no. Oh no.
Checks out. I'll explain the situation as we walked down the stairs. Sure enough, they were skeptical. Except for Scarlet. Okay, your story makes a little more sense when you come down here. We walked towards the machines in a mixture of awe and fear. The markings on this machine. My father's company made these. Why? They didn't. Not my baby. I'm sorry, everyone. I wish what I had to say wasn't true, but it is.
Wait for David to come back on screen because voice acting lines.
Can't wait.
Can't wait.
I don't know why we're being kept here, why they film the show over and over. But I know that if we don't escape and fast, they're going to kill us sooner or later. Pixie and I are doing our very best to make sure all of us get out of here alive. But to do that, I need you to trust me. Trust you with what? I need you to trust me enough to step back into the tanks they kept you in. For us to escape, we need all of us to have our memories back.
Do people in the game would go alright if we can.
If we can, yeah. But at this point, there is a slight chance we don't have a choice.
Yeah.
We'll just find out who it is.
No,
Either
we
that
already
or-
did. Remember? It was Kate that was faking it the entire
No, like
time.
if there was someone else,
Oh, yeah.
we'll find
Yeah.
out who that is.
If there was someone else.
Could say that, or like quite literally the memories, because the way that it's done, there's a high chance the memories were literally a mix of all of them,
Oh.
of the different dates that we've been on repetitively.
Yeah.
So there is a chance that it might not like
Yeah.
choose at all, or it
Oh,
will
God.
auto-choose.
Oh god, they're gonna get all the memories back of all the dates we did. Oh, that's gonna be fun. Alright, let's
For
go.
us to escape, we will need to have our memories back, otherwise you won't trust us enough. I'd have to be quite foolish to just step into this tank because someone said so. Violet, you can trust her. Excuse me? I know she's telling the truth about this machine, because I built this. Allie. This isn't the first time we've met, is it? No, it isn't. We've gotten to know each other a few times by now. It's a strange feeling. On one hand, this is horrible. On the other, I'm glad that the machine works. Maybe one day we'll put it to use the way it should be. Alright, I'll trust you. We just walk back into the machine? Thank you, Violet. I know it'll be difficult to trust me, so I appreciate it. There's a machine that should have your name on it. Go into it, and then Pixley and I will start the reversal process. I do hope this works. It should, but it might hurt a bit. Do spare me from the details, please. Scarlet and Violet walked to their respective machines. I don't really get it, but I trust you, Pixley. And besides, I got a thing for big things made out of metal. They're like mecha. I guess?
Oh.
So.
Get your little flag out of here.
Is this going to hurt? We said before that it was gonna hurt, so... No point dying.
Wait a minute.
She's asking if it's going to hurt.
Oh.
She already said before that, like, it may hurt a bit.
Yeah. Just saying, yeah.
It's my country's flight, it works.
Oh! You forgot the...
I know. I just typed in the message just as like a warning. Problem solved.
Yeah. Okay, it is. It is.
It is. I'm sorry, you. Don't be, Pixley. I'm happy you wouldn't lie to me. Makes me even more sure to trust you. Here you go, you. Let's do this. Alright, they're in their tanks. Let's do this, Pixley. On it.
Okay. If this finishes right now, like after this...
Damn, bro, it hasn't even counted.
Oh my god. That's how long... What do we do if we finish this?
I download and boot up another small game. Even if it was necessary for all of us, their screams from the reversal process were almost more than I could take. Ali and I covered our ears as Violet, Scarlet, you, and Tara remembered years of memories in a matter of minutes. After doing all this, we better be getting out of here.
Damon's gonna pop out.
Violet, Scarlet, you, and Tara stepped out of the tanks after what must have felt like hours to them. Guys, you okay? This probably isn't the time to mention it, but I made a bet with Four about what would happen when they got their memories back. What did you bet? I'm gonna watch from a safer distance. You don't
oh no. Oh.
If looks could kill, the girls that had just gotten out of the tanks would have killed me several times over. They ran to me yelling and screaming, "You 5-timing little cheater!"
What the fuck? No, but we didn't do anything wrong.
They just remembered us repetitively dating all of them while going after all of them and promising all of them that we're only going for one of them.
Oh no.
Wait, I can explain. Too late. They were on me like hyenas.
Oh my god.
We died. Now that we've all calmed down, how about we go over the escape plan? I'm imagining all of them.
The fuck is that?
It looks like one of those little party thingies. Like a little lolly.
Yeah.
It's just called penalty. How do we go over the escape plan?
It looks so fucking weird.
It literally, it's like a little ball with cellophane, and then it's like you know when you have like the things that weigh down balloons?
Oh
It looks like one of those.
It does.
It better be good, Allie. For your sake, Pixley. Out with it then. Alright, listen up. You have a feeling we don't end with any of them because we were low-key cheating on all of them or with all of them.
But we didn't know until now.
We were also trying not to die. Well, they don't know if they know that part of the show that we were told that we were gonna die.
Yeah.
Over the next hour, Allie explained her plan from start to finish. Trust me, it's the best we got. If this is our plan, we're doomed. What is the plan?
Give us the plan.
Congrats, Pixley, you've made it to day 2. You really gave our audience a run for their money yesterday with Scarlet. And that's before we got the zombies involved, believe it or not. I'm glad to hear that. You think you'll choose Scarlet in the end of this?
I would... Too early to say?
Yeah. Figured it's best to make things more uncertain as possible and not get too focused on any one girl. Kat said that getting low range during the show could end up with them shutting it down early. In American football, that's the penalty thing the refs throw that when people commit. The refs throw that when people commit a crime. It just looks like the thing that weighs down party balloons.
What's it? That's so fucking weird.
Just imagine a football game. They're just throwing a little concrete ball wrapped in cellophane.
Yeah,
and it's like a penalty. Throws it out to the field.
Yeah, that's
It's a colourful rock. Penalty.
And it hits someone in the face. You're like, oh shit, penalty to myself.
That's basically what that is. Oh, that's so stupid. Oh, that is so stupid. If that happens this time, then game over. The only reason why we're able to make these moves right now is because Ali's machine glitched out. Who knows if that would ever happen again. There's no room for error. Too early to say right now, but she's definitely up there, Kat. I like the sound of that. But you know what I like even more? Drama. And what better way to start the fire than a full day date with another woman? If it ain't broke, so who's it gonna be? Have you ever noticed that there's only one room in the mansion that's locked? Nope, not even a bit. I would throw rocks at the players personally. Fair enough. Really? It's right by the games room and it's not even the hidden one. I'm starting to understand why you've been stuck here all this time. I was snooping around at night looking for snacks when I saw Kat open it, using a black key that she kept on.
We're gonna say her.
Ooh. A key ring in her pocket. It's definitely a master key. I've seen her use the same key both in the mansion as well as on other buildings. Sounds like it'd be pretty good to get our hands on that. Exactly. If you can get me that key for even a minute, I can make a mold of it and we can use as a duplicate key. I'm betting that would be pretty helpful for helping us get out of here, to put it lightly. That's awesome, but wouldn't Kat notice her master key going missing? You're absolutely right, especially if you or I try to take it. I'm feeling a butt coming, but it won't be you or me or I taking it. Tomorrow, I'll ask to take you on a date.
Wrong one, other one, do the spicy one.
By the time you finally remember that it's peaches and not spicy, I change it to spicy and you forget that it's spicy.
Do the spicy one, do the spicy ball, do the spicy command.
Memory is backed up to me. I'm gonna clip that purely to get your voice recording if that's any half decent, and just use that for a command for you so that you can play that sound.
Oh yes.
The world might be full of despair and broken promises, but it's also filled with brightly coloured poisonous frogs. Like that, but with the it's spicy, it's full of spicy.
Spicy command.
That sound plays when you do the spicy command. Let me go get you. By the end of tonight, you'll both understand why it has to be you two. I'd say sounds like a plan, but I have no idea what's going on. Okay? Trust me, Pixley, when have I ever been wrong? I could list every single date we've been on as an evidence.
Wake up and they suffer.
Repeat. Simple, wake up and suffer. Slay.
What do you mean?
Dream is bullying me?
What?
Well, how are we bullying you?
I don't think it's us. I think it's somebody else.
Yeah, what other streamer are you watching right now is bullying you?
Yeah.
kind of rude watching more than one streamer.
Mm.
As if not everyone does that. Sly is a luxury few can tolerate.
Like,
Watching another streamer and actually, how'd you know? We're stalking right now.
yeah, we're stuck. We're doing stuff.
Those don't count. Fuck being the bigger person. I'm gonna start fighting people.
Exactly.
There's just something about it, you know? We'll make it happen. Not more people within my walls. The walls are just full of people.
Yep. And the people are the walls.
The walls are just made of people. People walls.
So true.
Only who Slice gets is a whole lot of sadness. I wish I was stupid cute. Instead, I'm just stupid.
Mm.
It's the first date since getting all the girls' memories back. We went for a walk out in the woods, the same date we had when we truly had met again for the first time.
I hate when it says like one viewer, but you know
There's clearly more than one. It's just like the average for some reason is like counted as one in the thingy, and it's strange.
Mm.
Bot exposing Bandy. So like shit, so Sly be choosing violence today. I want to change that. I gotta go through and change anything that says boy or girl to girls and boy.
Yeah.
I want to do that. I want to go through and change them. I just gotta like go through the file. But Charm so far keeps getting that.
We're gonna use the bunny to steal the key.
The what one?
We're gonna probably use the bunny or one of the birds because she has an
Animal like.
Yeah.
When we truly had met for the first time, it was a little awkward at first figuring out how to not give away what we knew on camera, but we figured it out pretty quick. For someone with 2 brain cells, you sure do overthink. Yeah, the bot keeps saying you're not like other. Clearly, you're just built different. You're just not like the other girls.
You're just built different.
Money or business is free, and I see you're still too broke to afford it.
He was a gator boy. She said,
I'm addicted to opioids. So nice to see you again, Pixley. I feel the same way, you. After all this time, it's gotta be fate, hasn't it? Must be. To be honest, I feel a little like things are going a little over my head. This show, meeting you again, everything, it's just moving so fast.
Is that one targeted at me?
Oh, you have 3 moods. Ah! Cry. I am God. I don't know. I legitimately have no clue. I can double check.
Because you said there was like one that was...
Let's see, which one says Sly? That one's targeted at Pandy.
There's the Pandy one. But Sly isn't God. No, I am not God.
That one's also...
Mm.
Okay, that one's not targeted, that's just random.
Okay, that's just random.
Which one did I target?
I don't know.
Where's the targeted one? Where'd it go?
I'm not targeted anymore.
You were targeted in at least one, I just don't know which one. There you are. The 2 brain cells. That's the targeted one.
So
I'm hunting for someone with 2 brain cells, they sure do overthink. That one I targeted.
Yeah, Sly is more like the devil on your shoulder. Am I the devil on your shoulder?
You say, going onto my shoulder. This side typically shown to have the devil on. Because usually it will go angel and devil.
Alright.
And if you flip it to this way, angel,
Oh,
devil. You say going on my thing.
Burr.
Oh, I don't think, I swear, can I search? Find. What if I do that? Is it just the one?
Yeah, oh, it highlights it so you can see it.
I think that's it.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, I only targeted the one.
Pix is the other devil on your shoulder. What is love?
I love potato. So yeah, there's only one target at you, 2 targeted at Pandy.
Pandy special.
Ooh, while I'm in here, I am going to change all the girls to girl.
You have 2 devils? I think you might have 3. And a tiny angel.
All the girl boss and stuff I have written in here. I'll change all the girl boss to girl boss. Okay. Now, I don't think boy's written in here, but let's double check.
Boy!
That one can stay like that.
Yeah.
That's the only boy.
I heard they're doing hot girl shit, but that's just funny.
Save.
If it's just hot girl shit.
Yeah, that's what I have in here. That one's girl boss, I just changed it to girl boss.
I have Sly on one shoulder telling me to kill everyone who's seen.
Damn. They're wifeless and lifeless.
Why am I always the devil on everyone's shoulder?
I don't know, bro. Maybe it has something to do with the fact that you do devil horns in your own character half the time. You're like, you're wrong. But you're not wrong. Let me go.
Peaches, 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 peaches. Oh, that like that's the target one.
Hey.
Hey.
Hope you see me not only as a friend, but also a threat. There we go.
Did you save it?
Yep.
Okay,
That's saved. Now all the girl ones are girl.
cool. Girl.
Now they're neutralized.
Yep.
Sometimes I feel like everything's moving too fast for me to keep up. But with you, everything feels alright. Like, I know it's going to be okay. Would it be okay if we just spend today like this? She leans in closer and puts her arms around me. I wouldn't have it any other way, you. Who hurt you? Who hurt you? Me, bestie. I made bad decisions.
I feel like it should be this and then someone else going, you're going, me, bestie. I made a decision.
Because that's like a, who hurt you? Who hurt you? Me, bestie. I make bad decisions. Because it's a whole thing of like quoting when someone says something, you mock them.
Oh,
That's what that is. It's the, who hurt you? Who hurt you? Me, bestie.
Okay.
I make bad decisions.
Right.
I did. I'm stupid. Wait a minute. What about getting the master key? I can tell from your face what you're thinking about. Don't worry. I've got that covered. Bun, bun, bun.
Oh
bun,
my
bun,
God.
bun, da-da-da, the nearby bush, and ran to his side.
The no in I'll let you know.
Who's a good boy? You're a good boy. She picked him up and hugged him tight. It was impossible not to smile. Almost forgot. Bun, bun, bun. Hunt! Bun 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 leapt out of her arms and then dashed towards the mansion. And with that out of the way, how about we walk for a little longer? What just happened?
She sent the bunny on a
She
hunt.
reached for my hand and then held it tight. I like that. We walked and talked for hours. When we took breaks, we laid next to each other on the grass, talking about anything and everything. You're a lovely girl. At times, I remember how dear the situation we were in, and I couldn't help but freeze up. But with you, I'm never afraid to face those fears. She makes me braver with just a smile. Even when she couldn't ask directly about what was on my mind, she found ways to comfort me despite that. And in turn, to make her smile, make me feel lighter than air, our life with her would be wonderful. I've got to make sure to get us all out of here safe. Pixley? Yeah? I love you, Pixley. I hope we can spend another day together, just like this soon. I like that. Can't wait for that day.
I can't wait for that day.
Yeah. Can't wait for that day, you. I'll be counting the days till then. We walked back to the mansion together, hand in hand, then went our separate ways. Pixley, you would not believe what happened to me today. What happened, Cat? Got attacked by some kind of forest monster. It was at least 10 feet tall, had monstrous teeth, and there were at least 5 of them. Took everything I had to not laugh. Luckily, I managed to fight them off without any permanent injury. I made sure that, for deleted the footage, that should be both embarrassing and dramatic. That's good to know. This is the worst run yet, man. What do you mean by that? Oh, nothing. I've just had a long day. I'll bet. You should get some rest while you have the chance. 5 forest beasts is nothing to sniff at. You're making fun of me, aren't you? Not at all, Cat. Forest beasts affect 1 in 10 people. It could happen to you. Right. I'll see you later, Pixie. Good night, Pixie.
Ooh.
Wait a second. Did it say Pixie? Did it?
Yeah, wait, what the fuck?
Why are we saying goodnight to ourselves?
Let's say goodnight to ourselves.
I was like, good night, Pixie. Good night. It's us speaking. Good night, Cat.
Oh, that's so good.
Oh.
Oh.
Kind of looks like a house.
Do you know what it kind of does?
Mission success. Can't believe that worked. How did you train your pet buddy to do all that? It's all thanks to our special training last night. I may have made a few contracts with a few devils from the forest, but I'm sorry, what? I'm half kidding, don't worry about that. Which half? Are the keys ready to use? Not yet, which sucks. It's going to take a little longer for the makeshift plaster to set. Where'd you get the plaster from, by the way? Believe me, knowing more about how we got it would not make you any happier as a person. I'm cool with not knowing. Anyway, the key will probably be usable by tomorrow morning, but you'll have to have your next date by then. We'll test them out as soon as it's night tomorrow. Sound good? Sounds good to me. Awesome. Let's go, team. How about you let the rest of the girls know, Pixley? Paul's disabled audio recording in the house at night, so we should be good to talk back up there. I'll let them know. I walked back up the staircase, back to the mansion. Where are they? Ah, I can hear some sounds from the kitchen. I'll make my way over. Hey, Violet, how are you? Goodness, apologies, I didn't see you there.
We date all of them. That's the ending. We date all of them.
You seem pretty deep in thought. What's on your mind? Besides to say hundreds of different versions of memories of the same week, I'm worried for the people back home. You had her sisters to worry about, though she tries not to burden anyone with that feeling. Everyone has family out there, and who knows what's happened to them in the last
I feel like this is meant to be us talking, and it just says Violet.
No, this is her talking, because you gotta think. Everyone has family out there. She's worried about her family.
No, yeah, I know. I was just back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's a whole thing of her face staging. I'm worried about the people back home, like her family.
Yeah.
And it's like, she has her family to worry about.
Right.
And then she's saying how everyone has family, like, I shouldn't be worrying too much. Everyone else also has stuff to worry about. And who knows what's happened to them in the last, well, however long we've been trapped here. I've never... Up, down, left, right, B, A, start. I just saw the little thingy bounce on the screen, and I was like, what's on the screen?
Down, left, right, A, B, start.
Yeah, it's slightly off to what it's meant to be.
Yeah.
I've never gotten along with my parents that well, but even so, they must be worried sick.
Down. I can't do the rest because my brain goes, wait, no. I
just realized what you're doing with the camera when you kept going the opposite way. The way I have the set camera.
Yeah.
You're doing it as if it's set the default way, and I flipped the camera.
Oh, you flipped the camera.
So I flipped it so that... Because see? The camera, I'm pretty sure, is flipped at the moment, which is what you're going for. Because when you go right on the camera, it's going left. Because it's flipped. I haven't flipped it yet because the default settings. Because that's not what I usually have it set on. That way.
Oh!
See?
Oh, that...
See, that... Does that make more sense in your head?
Yeah.
That it should be that way?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how I usually have the camera set, but because of the whole thingy... Because I had to replace it
and now I'm doing it right as well.
Yeah, it's because it was flipped that you're going, oh, it's here. No, it's not. It's there. That's why it was screwing with your head or where the camera was. Because it was flipped. Yeah, that'll be backwards now. So So when you show it, it shows up backwards because now it's flipped.
Yeah. Look at.
I'll flip it back, then it's like he's watching the game. Now he's watching the game. What's that? Oh, that's the overlay images, okay. I'm sure they're doing fine, Violet, and they're going to be so happy to see you again. You're right, Pixley.
No, they're dead.
Though there's no way you could know that for sure, could you? I guess so, but we've got to believe, right? I suppose you're right once again, Pixley. Because you gotta think, she's richer than the Black family.
Yeah.
So the fact that she's stuck in there is like a whole thing of something's happened.
Yeah, something's happened to her family, but we're trying to be...
Or her family sold her off because she's a twin.
Oh my god, yeah. That's true.
Because she's got a sister. They're twins.
The what, man?
I don't know.
We're talking about how her family's richer than the Black family, which is Damien and Kat.
Yeah. Suppose you're right again. When we finally escape this dreadful place, I'm going to hold them so tight. It's kind of funny. What is it, Violet? I told you I had a twin sister, right? Yeah, you did. Her name was Viola? That would be her. She was always my parents' favourite. You know the type. She came first in just about everything while I did not. Even so, we got along just fine. I was proud to call her my sister. Then there was the accident. She saw the car before I did. She moved to protect me before I could, and in the end...
They blamed...
She was hit before I was, and she died for it. I'm so sorry, Violet. Before then, I had no problems being second place to her. But for her sake, for just that one time, I wish I had come in first. You think she's willing to share some money with me? Don't think so. I'm oversharing, aren't I? Apologize. It's okay, Violet. Just say what you're feeling. You're kind, Pixie. It's something I adore about you, you know? After Viola died, I did my very best to live up to the standards she set for my parents. You can probably guess how well that went. I wasn't as good as running the business or appearing prim and proper or even things like finding a partner. It's a little embarrassing, really. That's the whole reason why I came here. My parents saw an ad for the show and thought it might help me. Or perhaps they just wanted to kick me out of the house and make more room for my new baby brother. I couldn't resist the chance for them to support me for once. At times, I feel like I couldn't do anything right. Look at how this show has developed. This is a nightmare in every regard. Violet. Yes? I hold her in my arms tightly. You're an incredible woman, and believe me, there's nothing you can't do. Oh. I've seen you put the fear of God into the Brothers 5 and make delicious meals that some people would probably kill for. Even if this is a nightmare, it's one we're going to get out of together, and we wouldn't be able to do it without you. You are too kind. Thank you for I appreciate it. But enough about me. Have you remembered anything about why you came here? Unfortunately, I haven't, but I'm hoping that the master key we pilfered will help with that. I hope so, for your sake. In the event where it does not provide any answers, my previous offer about finding you help outside of here to get your memories back stands. Thanks, Violet. I really appreciate that.
Oh, we still don't remember shit because we can't get enough time with our memories getting back to us.
It's also a thing of, I have a feeling it was wiped beforehand.
Yeah.
Like, it's not just this stuff here that's been wiped, because we remember all the dates, but we don't remember anything before that.
So...
Because they didn't have their memories wiped before they entered, so they remember entering.
Yeah. So...
While maybe us and Scarlet are the only ones that don't remember.
Fair enough.
So that or Scarlet now does remember, but it's a whole thing of... something else, but I don't know, because I'd said that it might only wipe certain parts.
Yeah.
So it definitely depends on what they've done. It is the least I could do. I still fancy you quite a bit, you know? I know it's not the time or place, but maybe when we get out of here, perhaps you'll join me for, say, a lovely cruise around what's left of the world? I'm looking forward to that day. As am I. We talked for a few moments longer before retiring for the night. For once, I lay in bed, not worrying about being killed. For once, I was excited for what tomorrow would bring. It's only up from here. Pixley, Allie, what are you... Never mind that. You've got to come down to the lab. What is it? We found something, and I know you'll want to see it. She reached for my hand and pulled me as we ran.
The fuck? Oh my god.
The other girls were already there, crowding around a table with a pile of folders on top of it. What's going on? I was just looking around the lab when I stumbled across these. They're our files. I didn't read anyone's but my own, but I have to warn you. Caution was the last thing on all our minds. Most of us scrambled to find our own file, except for you, who was already holding hers, and Allie.
Oh.
Weird. There's no file for me here. I double-checked, but there was nothing for me. Guess I'm not getting my answers today. Allie slowly walked to the pile, found her own, then opened it in one fluid motion. Interesting. What is it? Allie Major, sent to the island for being suspected of committing treason against the government. Selected for the experimental show for fitting the sporty girl archetype. We need one of those.
Oh.
Ha, it's good to know this whole get-up was a good idea. Did you know I actually fucking hate sport? Never seen Allie look so angry.
That's funny.
Let's see. They got all the fake information I gave. That sounds about right. What is it? They've been taking extremely detailed notes on me for every single run of the show for the past 2 years. What I've done, things I've said, in private or with others. They've got notes down here to how and when I brush my teeth, how I react differently when they change the show or tell me different things, or we're nothing but lab rats to them. It's true, and it's my fault. What do you mean? If I hadn't invented this machine in the first place, none of this would have ever happened. Couldn't have known.
Oh, you couldn't have known.
Couldn't have known, Scarlett. You really wanted to help people, and that was a great idea. It's not your fault someone ended up using your invention like this. If you say so, Pixley. My file says that they wiped my memories and put me on the show to make sure that no one else could build this technology? Can't even begin to understand how that would even be a reason for causing all of this. Not sure we'd even want to understand the people who run this place. The room fell silent. I wanted to crack a joke to ease the tension, but it was impossible. Thank goodness. Wait, what? I'm surprised to hear you say that, you, all things considered. Ah, sorry, I know how that must have sounded. Sorry, guys. Mine's the same as Allie's. They've tracked, measured, and commented on so many things about us. So many things. It feels so violating. But it's not all bad. Did I ever tell you why I came to this show, Pixley? No? Why is that? Ah, I forgot. I wasn't allowed to tell you. That was one of the conditions. To be completely transparent, the reason was money, and nothing but that. It was hard enough to take care of myself without my parents, let alone 2 sisters and a whole farm. I remember now. It was Kat who reached out to me. She told me that if I came onto the show, my sisters and the farm would be taken care of for life. I know this is all horrifying, but I'm just glad she held up her end of the deal.
Oh.
Even if I might die here and never see them again. That's too depressing to think, you. We're going to get you out and see your sisters again, together. Thanks, Pixley. I like that. I'm curious, you. What kind of archetype did they list you as? The girl next door. Damn it, that sounds a lot better than gaming gremlin.
Oh no, that sounds amazing.
You, Scarlet, Allie, and I laughed.
Oh.
At times like these, having a mood lifter like Terror around was critical. I looked at Violet, who had been silent the whole time. She was trembling. Violet, are you... Please, God, don't let this be true. Violet fell to her knees and sobbed with her hands against her face. I rushed to her side. Are you okay, Violet? Violet threw a folder against the floor, causing the papers inside to scatter through the room. Nothing is okay, Pixley. It doesn't matter if I get off this island or not. I'm not like you. I have nothing to go back to. No one to stand by me. There's nothing for me either way. Violet, wait.
Fuck?
She ran to the stairs. Her sobs echoed through the staircase and through the lab. I moved to follow her, but you stopped me. I think she might need some time alone, Pixley. I didn't mean to look, but after her papers scattered across the floor, Maybe you should just read it. You handed me the papers that were in Bart's file. Violet Valentine's special case. otherwise unremarkable, but she's the daughter of Edgar and Vanya Valentine, one of our primary investors. It is my understanding that they have recently had a son and want for him to be the next heir after Viola passed. Edgar and Vanya sent their remaining daughter, Violet, to us, full well knowing what the show would entail. They've paid us an incredible sum to make sure that she does not return from the show. Even for me, this is too cruel. It was too hard to keep reading. I closed the folder and just stared open-mouthed at you. There were no words.
Yeah, we had a feeling.
Especially after the whole, son. I'm like...
And also, yeah, this is...
Because not living up to the sister's expectation is one thing. But then it's like, oh yeah, they had a new son and then she got shipped out. So I'm like...
Yeah, they're having a new baby.
A new heir.
Yeah.
Would be they'd have to get rid of the other one so that the boy could take over. Knocked on Viola's door later that night, but it was no use. Please, just leave me alone, Pixley. If you want to talk, or sorry.
What would you say? Because I don't...
Same here if you want to talk.
Yeah.
Even if she opened the door, I would have no idea what I was supposed to say. What could anyone say? I was wrong. I'm not only up from here. Not only up from here. There's a long way down. It's hardly a surprise, but I didn't sleep well last night. Who could after what happened? And just like that, we're on to day 3. Gotta thank you, Pixley. You're making my job easy. I actually get to spend my nights doing productive things now. I'm happy to help with that, however that works. You alright? You don't seem to have your usual energy. Careful, Pixley. One slip up with Kat and this is all over. I'm good, thanks, Kat. Just didn't sleep too well. Happens to the best of us. Anyway, it goes without saying that you is definitely a contender for the final ceremony,
We'll see.
So, of course, seems like the awesome answer. Like, how'd your day go? Went really well.
Yeah.
That's really good. And it's like a great contender. Yeah, she was really cool. But let's continue with the other ones.
Yeah.
The we'll see is like, maybe. I don't know.
Oh, of
Got
course.
that one.
Yeah.
A woman like you, anyone would be lucky to have her. Damn straight. Though she's a very different kind of woman than Scarlet, you've got a tough choice down the road. Though you've also got a tough choice to make right now. Who's the unlucky girl today?
Oh, here we go.
So who should I be asking on a date tomorrow? Honestly, joking aside, I think you should ask Violet. Really? I don't think she's in any shape to put on a good show. I mean, we need all of us to be able to work together to get out of here, right? I don't think Violet will be able to until she's feeling better. And what better way to do that than for a date to make you feel special? Kara does have a great point. I always make great points. Like seeing if I could arm wrestle one of the zombies Scarlet made. That went great. Oh, I remember that. Wait, I was a zombie. That was not a good idea at all. Can I take my vote back? What do you think, Pixley? I like the idea. We could kill 2 birds with 1 stone. I'm sure there's something that we could do to help us escape that we could only do on a date with Violet. I've got it. Tomorrow you'll be going on a date with Violet. Here's what you gotta do. Okay. Violet. I've always wanted to spend more time with her and there's no time like the present. We'll make it happen. I do have one small request though. What's that? And will it give me ratings? I think it will. Then let's hear it. I've noticed Violet being a little down lately, so I want to cheer her up. I heard that she really likes cooking, especially in groups. Would you mind if we cooked with the staff at noon? Don't see why not. Let's hope it goes better than the last time.
I get to voice the fires again.
I'd say so.
Yay!
Oh, hi Pixley. Why'd you bring me here? I'm in a bit of a predicament, you see. I may have made an irreversible bet. I did not take you for a gambler. Well, I'm not, but the thing is, I heard the cooks bragging that they were the best chefs on the island. But hey, I've tried the food you've made before. I know nobody else could come close to how good you are. So I may have challenged them all to the competition in your name. You are ridiculous, Pixley. Violet laughed out loud.
Yay.
There's that smile I like so much. It was nice to see it again. Are you being serious? Dead serious. In a few hours, hundreds of staff are going to come here. Some of them are challenging cooks, some of them as judges. The rest of them looking for lunch. All of them hungry. Think you're up for the challenge? I'm ready to crush the opposition. They will rule the day they challenged me. That's the Violet I like to see. Anyway, what is the theme of this contest? Can't tell you just yet. It will be announced when it's cooking time. I do like a challenge. Would you care to stay with me as I prepare for the festivities? Of course, Violet. Thank you, Pixley. I know why you're doing this, and I appreciate it. I'm not ready to talk about it just yet, but I feel happier already knowing you are looking out for me.
This one.
Yep. I'm always here for you, Violet. And I for you as well, Pixley. We spent the time before the contest just talking about pleasant things. Completely unrelated to the show, completely unrelated to anything of consequence. Sometimes when bad things happen, what you need most is just a semblance of normalcy. By the time noon rolled around, hundreds of staff members were filling up the kitchen.
I don't want to face you, Violet, but I will if I must.
Oh, you're challenging me? Like a snail challenging the mighty eagle. You have my respect.
Yep. Is it too late to change those sides? You're going down, Violet. We're brothers 5, the best chefs on the island.
What's that, too?
What I meant to say is, wow, you really are the best chef on the island.
That's right.
Damn it, Bruce! You can't let her intimidate you like this. If we do, she already won. Say something, Paul. We'll meet on the culinary battlefield, Violet. You may have my brothers running for the hills, but not me in 5. Come at me. Let us brash our forks against each other.
Brandish.
There you go. 5.
5. Do you have anything to say?
What's happening?
I do hope you'll entertain me, brothers. Violet raised a pan towards them. Let us begin. It's time for the cook-off to end all cook-offs. Each cook will cook their own version of a mystery dish, a dish that I will soon reveal for the first time.
I love 5. He's like really, he's got weird kinks as well, like the pigeon thing, but also he's like, wait, what are we doing?
He's legitimately the wild card, like straight up.
Yeah, he's like, huh? Love him.
The judges will be everyone who is not a contestant. You must be joking.
Oh, you must be joking. There's hundreds of people here. How can we ever feed everyone?
That's not my problem. And I definitely didn't come up with rules for this tournament on the spot. Liar. Violet laughed once more. That was enough to keep this charade going. The mystery dish will be spaghetti and meatballs. Like taking candy from a baby.
Not this again! Oh god! I think we're going to faint!
He did.
One collapse on the ground.
1 down, 4 to go.
Roar! I knew we should have been accountants. Why are we fooling ourselves?
You each have 1 hour. No late submissions will be accepted. Let the games begin! The contestants, that were still conscious, rushed off to gather ingredients. How are they going to make that much food? I'm sure they'll figure something out. I watched each of them cook furiously at breakneck speed. Violet was hard at work, sweat streaming down her face with the biggest smile I've seen her have all day. Couldn't help but smile as well. At the same time, Four was trying to cook his spaghetti with only a microwave. Not sure this will be too much of a contest.
No.
1 minute left. Violet filled hundreds of laid out bowls with spaghetti and meatballs in a matter of moments. If he blinked, you'd miss her finish a whole row. Each looked both delicious and artistic. You would have thought a cook would have spent much longer than an hour putting each of them together.
Christ.
5 settled on making about 4.5 bowls. I guess everyone has their own pace. Time's up. It's time to judge. Crowd cheered as they stampeded to the laid out bowls. They were practically salivating. After everyone wolfed down bowls from each of the contestants, they submitted their vote. The people have spoken, and with a resounding majority, our first award winner of Best Chef on the Island in the Middle of Nowhere award goes to Violet. Why is Violet saying that?
I don't know.
The crowd cheered, myself included. I did it! Me! I did it! Violet jumped up and down with joy. It felt like a kid in a candy store just from one look at her.
You won fair and square. You should be proud of yourself. Yeah, your food was the best I've ever had. Though if you consider our living standards, that doesn't mean too much. Hey, I just had an idea. What if we get Violet to cook for us stuff at lunch instead of us? Seriously, it's been years since we've had real food. What's that supposed to mean? Honestly, I think that's a great idea. I know I hide it well, but I really have no idea what I'm doing in the kitchen. No way, bro.
Violet and I took one look at each other and couldn't help but laugh.
Making up whenever I went to sleep with the food. That was the whole idea.
I would love to, you guys. The crowd's enthusiasm reached a level of uproarious applause. Violet! 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 Oh goodness, you're all too kind. I put my arm around her and smiled. Guess you've got a new job now, Violet. I guess I do. Violet leaned in to kiss me on the lips. For a moment, time stood still, and the only thing you could hear was the crowd's cheer getting even louder.
Oh god.
Violet! 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 We laughed together. I've had so much fun today, Pixley. Thanks to you. Care to join me by the beach after we clean this place up?
Wouldn't miss it.
For anything.
Yeah.
Wouldn't miss it for the world. The world would pale in comparison. Hey. She reached her hand out to mine and held hers tight in return. Hey, Violet. You really gave them a great show today, you know? I couldn't have done that without my ever so charming television host. We walked along the beach, our bare feet in the inviting water of the ocean. Really, I'm so grateful to you, Pixley. Last night, finding out what my parents did, it was the lowest point I'd ever been to. I held her hand even tighter. Honestly, I didn't see a way out, escaping the island or not. Everything seemed like a dead end. But today, you helped me remember that even without them, I've still got me. And I like me quite a bit.
Yeah!
You really are incredible, Violet. That was all you. With you. Violet mumbled something under her breath. Sorry, what was that? Sorry, let me try again. I know I'd be fine on my own, but I'd like me better if I was with you. When we get out here, I do hope you join me for that cruise. She kissed me again. It felt like magic. Violet, She put her fingers against my lips. Shh, I know it's not quite the time for this conversation yet, but please do remember what I've said when this is all over.
God, this is, like, if you liked all of them, this would be a hard choice if you had to still pick one. Like, I'm liking Violet a lot. I'm still set on Gamer Girl.
Can we go on the Gamer Gremlin?
Yeah, Gamer Gremlin.
Do you mind if we walk for a little longer? I don't want this to end. Walk with you for as long as you wanted to.
Yeah, that one.
We can walk till the sun comes up. We can talk about anything and everything. So how about we start with planning our cruise together? That would be lovely. We walked together till the dead of night.
We ended up with all of them.
It was nothing short of special.
Alright.
Just after we came back, a huge storm hit outside. We just missed it. Hope you two enjoyed your date together. Sorry to interrupt, but it's time we get this show on the road. Ali took out the master key from her pocket, span it around the ring of her finger. Span it round the ring with her finger, then put it in the locked door. And we're in. She turned the lock, then pulled the door open. Whoa, the door's a little heavier than I thought it would be. Must be soundproof or something. Whatever, let's go. Oh man, not another staircase.
Oh god.
They would have saved so much money if they just put this on the main floor. But it wouldn't be very secret then, would it? Secret schmeeket. It's behind a locked door. I guess you have a point. Though there was another staircase, it wasn't nearly as long as the one to the lab. We'd been walking down the steps for only a few moments when we saw where they led. This has to be it. What's it?
It's control room.
This will be where she does all the editing and such. Look, it's got the...
Yeah, it's got the
got the lab in the
Yeah,
background.
you got the front of the thing, and you've got the...
different rooms.
Yeah.
A while back, Kat told me that all the information on the island was stored in books. They didn't use anything digital or with the internet. I think I remember that too. Well, it's bullshit. They're an evil corporation intent on world domination through fear and control. Of course they have the internet. And I think we just found a way into their closets, skeletons and all. Sounds like a pretty big deal. That's an understatement. The information in here could change the tide of the war. It could give the resistance a real fighting chance, I think. But there's more than that, too. What do you mean? My dad, mom, and my brother got taken by these guys a long time ago. I don't even know if they're still alive. I was too young to really understand what was happening. If there's anything that could help me find them again, or at least find out what happened to them, it's in this computer. That was the real reason I came here. The whole reason I risked everything. What if it doesn't have what I'm looking for? What if... Allie. You ran to Allie's side and hugged her tightly. It's going to be okay. You believe in me, right? She took deep breaths. I'm sorry you had to see that. I'm okay now.
Boop.
Thanks, you.
Boop.
I didn't do anything. Are you ready? Let's do this. I looked to Violet as Allie prepared to turn the computer on. She looked as concerned as I did, but we couldn't let it show. The screen lit up with a single message. Password required.
Shit.
Well, I did think it was going a little too smoothly. I'm not giving up just yet, though. She tried a few different passwords on the keyboard, but none of them worked. Damn it, I bet only Damien or Kat know this, and there's no way we could just ask them.
It's just our name.
Silence fell upon the room. It can't end like this. It just can't. I've got an idea. It's not going to involve wrestling zombies again, is it? Hey, I've had better ideas than that. What I mean to say is that I think I have a way to crack the code. I'm a programmer. I can make something that could try all the possibilities for the password. It would take some time, especially if it locks me out after too many attempts. But eventually, I'd get the password. There's no guarantee we'd get the answer before the show was over. It's a lot better of a shot than I thought we had. Allie ran over to Tara and hugged her tightly. Thank you, you awesome little you. This is nice. Feel free to compliment me more. In the meantime, the rest of us can try to figure out what the password would be as well. That reminds me, I need to tell you guys something important. What's that? I have our escape plan. She took out the master key and held it out for us to use. There's a hidden hangar. Oopsies.
Yay! Victory music!
There's a hidden hangar I found by the beach, a little further from where I first found the plane. Now that we have this key, and we know that it works, we could use it to disable the hangar's security, commandeer a plane, then fly the hell out of here. We practically jumped for joy. Can't believe it, we're almost out of here. It's been a long time coming.
Turns around, Damien's on the stairs.
Well, soon, but not just yet. With this storm raging, there's no way we're getting anywhere tonight, least of all off the ground. But if the clear skies tomorrow night, that's where we'll be. What about the computer? Don't we need to crack it before we go? Yeah, what about your family? Well, that'd be the ideal case. But honestly, I've gotten to know you guys and care about you guys, and I've decided that it's more important to save the people I care about that are right in front of me than chase a pipe dream. No, I won't accept it. If I were in your shoes and I was looking for my sisters and I gave up looking for them, I'd regret it forever, and I know you would too. But I can't ask you guys to stay here any longer. We're in danger if we stay here. You speaks for us too. To have family that you really care about and that cares about you too, you can't give up on that. We're not going anywhere till we crack the code, even if it takes till the last day. You guys. No, I can't allow it. I won't take that chance with your lives. I'm not backing down on this. What do you think, Pixley? Take the chance? Let's see.
Oh, yeah. Isn't them take the chance, go look for your...
Take the chance is we stay till we crack the code.
Yeah.
That is no, we leave as soon as we can.
Take the chance.
You need to take this chance, Allie. I think you need this. Guys, take a chill pill for a second. I'm a programming god, best of the best. I'm gonna have this code cracked by tomorrow, and that's a promise. So don't worry, okay? I love you guys. Thank you so much, really. Why are you thanking all of us? I'm the one who has to write the code and shit. We laughed together. Something that I thought might have been impossible after the initial bad news. We're in this together, and we're getting out together. No one gets left behind.
Go. So, who's the next date we have to go on a date? All that's left is Allie.
It's Allie and Tara, and if Tara is making the code, we might be going with Allie.
Yeah.
So that Tara can do the code. After a call at night, I lay in bed deep in thought. Who'd have thought I could have ended today feeling inspired after everything that happened last night? We've got this. Pixley, one more thing before we turn in for the night. What's up, Tara? I got caught up in the heat of the moment earlier and... Oh no. I got no idea. No. I do not like where this is going. I had to do this because I remember that all I know about hacking are videos of people typing really fast and saying, I'm in.
No!
And,
Please tell me it was a dream.
Practically flew out of bed. Thank God it was just a nightmare.
Oh my God.
What does it take to get a good night's sleep on a killer dating show? Come on.
Imagine she actually did that though.
If she wouldn't though.
Yeah, I know.
What are you smiling about? Things are going well, or yesterday's date with Violet? I just feel like things are going my way lately. Yesterday's date with Violet still has been feeling giddy as a little kid. It's almost like there's perks to being on a killer dating show. Well, don't get too comfortable, we've still got a few days left, and then it's back to the regular. I'm looking forward to that. I bet. Better sooner than later, you cost too much to keep around. Anyway, the $1 million question. Who's today's lucky girl? That'd be... So tomorrow, it's going to be either Tara or Allie. It's probably best if we go with Tara. But doesn't Tara need time to crack the code? Now I already finished making the code breaker. I'm trying every password as we speak. No guarantee it'll finish before we're both done our dates, but it's worth a shot. Thank you, Tara. Don't worry about it. Besides, I think it's better if we save your date for last. Why is that? I don't know. You're some super spy from some super secret organization. You definitely got bigger heist potential than I do. I don't know about that, but it sounds good to me. I used the time to prepare some contingency plans. Scarlet and Violet, I'm going to need you guys for this. I'm happy to provide assistance. You bet. I'll help however I can.
Okay.
So yeah, with Tara. Sweet. Alright, right, Pixley. What's up? I didn't just build a code breaker, I built a game that works with it too. What do you mean? She handed me her console. I just whipped it up real quick. It looks like a code breaking game, but really, it works directly with the computer we found. If you get the password right in this game, we'll have access to the computer. Make sense? Amazing. I can't believe you whipped up something so fast. It wasn't hard. It was just a big middle finger to my mom, who thought all my screen time was a waste of time.
Hell yeah.
Anyway, I figured we can play this game here and there during our date. Try whatever passwords come to mind. Obviously not for the whole date because ratings and all, but as much as we can.
Sounds like fun.
Sounds good to me, Tara. Wahaha, I'm a genius! She cracked maniacally. You are. I'd like to spend today with Tara. Is that so? We'll make it happen. Try not to spend all of it playing games though. Believe it or not, that isn't what viewers want in a primetime shot. No promises, but I'll try my best. It ain't much, but I'll take that. Sorry, Kat, that's pretty much the plan. Hey, Pixley, you up to play some games? I'd love to, but Kat wants us to do something other. Games it is! Sweet! There's no stopping Tara when she puts her mind to something. We started playing together in the games room while making pleasant conversation. Normal enough to seem like a regular conversation, cryptic enough to disguise what we're trying to do. Even if Tara and I never went on crazy adventures like I did with Allie, it didn't make moments with her any less special. If I forget what we're trying to hack into... If I forget that we're trying to hack into a confidential database, this really is like a fun day at home with your partner. What about Tara's the best? It's worth a shot. Nope, doesn't work. The nerve of them. Terror rules? That's a miss. Was the T capitalized? Maybe add a 0123 at the end of it. Thank goodness we have the code breaker running in the background. Time to switch gears. Let's give Cat some footage to work with to keep us alive. Good God, Pixie, why the sun? Ah! Go on without me. Okay, maybe this wasn't the best idea. Some way or another, we always end up back inside the mansion. And there's nothing wrong with that. I guess you're right. After a few more rounds of that game we just played? Sure. How about Damien Black sucks? Nope, doesn't work. Cat Black sucks. Not that either. How about Pixie? Oh, come on, now you're just
works.
Like I wasn't before? Well, I'll try it. No, it. I had a feeling it was our name.
So it was like, I would make the joke
Looked at
too.
each other like deer in the headlights. What? We cheers if our favourite team just won at a sporting event. Wait a minute. Why would the password be your name? That doesn't make any sense. My guess is as good as yours.
Unless we are...
We are actually the head of the company.
Yeah, we're actually
But
the
we
head
did
of the
put
country.
ourselves into it. Because we're stupid like that. I don't know. Maybe we'll find out tonight. I hope so. Well, I think I've had enough games for today. Never thought I'd hear you say that, Tara. I am full of surprises. But you spread the good news after. How about we try something new today? Something outside? Sounds like a plan to me. Awesome, let's go. Ended up going back inside a minute later, but the rest of the day with Tara was still a lot of fun.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, let's go outside. Never mind. Back inside.
Oh, the sun. Ah.
Mm.
We did it so quickly too.
Mm. And we're in. Password prompt closed with a satisfying ding ding. Whoa, there's a lot of stuff in here. Why would there be a folder called homework? Whoa, there's definitely a porn folder name. Tara was about to open it until Ali intervened. Do you mind if I take a look? Forgot why we were here for a second. Sure. Let's see. Ali started going through folders, database reports, anything that could be useful. At the same time, Tara started downloading all the files onto her console. Doesn't look like there's anything here about why my name was the password. All the rest of us could do was give Ali and Tara the space they needed. Seems like it's only going to be up from here, team. I was worried for Ali, especially if we couldn't get into the computer. But it looks like we got it after all. It's too soon to say anything, but I do hope you're right. Let's not jinx it. So what's the first thing you're going to do when you're out of here? I thought we weren't going to jinx it. I'm going to get straight back to helping people the way I know best. Nothing changed in that regard. That is a lovely aspiration. Do me a favor and make sure your invention doesn't get used on yourself again, okay? I mean, it's not like I was trying to. I admire how you can be so sure. As exciting as I am to leave this place, I'm not quite sure what I'll be doing after. That's totally okay, Violet. That's part of the fun of life, just figuring it out as you go. I suppose so. Violet looked at me and smiled. That's pretty much my plan at this point, too. Guess who's back?
Beep.
What Tara wants to say is, we did it. I've got everything I need to help turn the tide of the war, and I know where my family is, and they're alive.
Oh, damn.
Never seen Ali so happy. She jumped towards me and hugged me. Oof. That's fantastic. That's such a relief. I'm so happy for you, Ali. Good job, Tara. You cracked the code. Not all at once now. I couldn't have done it without you guys. Thank you so much. We didn't have to wait this long to leave, but you guys did it for me and my family. I can't ever thank you enough. She pulled out the master key from her back pocket and swirled it around in her right hand. You guys ready to get out of here? Actually, I was thinking of staying here for the rest of my life. Not having internet is the best thing ever. Couldn't agree more. Let's get out of here. After you, Ali. Mm-hmm. She wasn't, though. About not having internet.
Oh, yeah.
She grew up in the country. Followed Ali out of the mansion, through the forest into the hangar. Whoa, I did not see this. Granted, I don't go outside. I don't blame you, it's pretty out of the way. Not that we have to worry about it now. Ali pulled out the master key and swirled it round her right hand. We walked to the door of the hangar and put the key into its lock. Tried to turn it, but it didn't work. Tried a few more times, but the lock refused to budge. I don't understand. I've seen Cat use this key everywhere, including here. They must have changed the locks. Does that mean we're stuck here? It was rare that Ali tripped over her words. It hurt to see her so defeated. I don't know. An uncomfortable silence fell over us. Am I going to die here? Are all of us? No, we are not out of this just yet. I refuse to give up again. But we can't get into the hangar. There's no way to break in without triggering the alarms. Now, yes. But getting in later is a different story. If I remember correctly, whenever you went on a third date with Pixley, you would fly in a plane together. Well, I'm assuming the plane was you two. It's just like you try something crazy and drag in Pixley. I can't refute that. That was definitely us. How we never died on those plane rides, I'll never know. That means the staff don't mind if you take the plane during the date, which means we should be able to ask for the key temporarily. We'd still be able to get the plane. It just has to be during tomorrow's date. There'd be way more staff around than usual, but we'd still have a chance. Exactly. The rest of us can be relatively close by, perhaps by the beach, to avoid suspicion. Then when you get the plane, we run over, you pick us up, and we get out of here. That could work. It's better than how my plane turned out anyway. I was worried for a second there, but it was for nothing. We've got this. We'd be in a tight spot without you. It is a team effort. Without each of us here, we would be stuck here with no chance of escape, I'm sure. God, speak for yourself. I'm sure I could get out of here on my own. You would shut down the second you reached the beach, Tara. On second thought, maybe teamwork makes the dream work. We laughed together. The mood was definitely better than it was a few moments ago. We spent the rest of the night talking through the details of the plan, including what we'd do if the unexpected happened. One thing was for sure though, we weren't giving up on getting out of here. It all ends tomorrow. What do you know, Pixie? You actually made it to the last one-on-one date. How you feeling?
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Pretty good, man.
I think pretty good. I'm excited to see how our day with Ali will be. Oh, we've got a real surprise in store. She has all of us in the crew working extra hard to prepare a special date for you. And by all of us in the crew, I mean the brothers 5. How about you go find her, spend some time together while we set things up for you. Sounds like a plan, Kat. Let's see. Oh, looks like she's by the beach. Guess that's where I'm headed. Don't do anything we can't air. Murder is okay, but God forbid someone takes their top off. I waved to Kat as I went on my way.
That is very true.
Damn, bro, they're so true. Death? Ah, it's fine. Nudity?
No. You're corrupting our children. No.
No. But death? Oh, it's fine.
Oh, that's fine. Yeah.
Just make sure they keep their top on, you're fine.
Yeah.
Just as Kat said, Ali was by the beach. She was looking out at the ocean. Morning, Ali. Pixie, it's always nice to see you. The difference between Ali's voice during the day and night was like night and day. I guess we do have to worry about the cameras, but still, it takes some getting used to. I know it's going to be tough to top your previous dates with all the other girls, but I think I have a good shot. I'm looking forward to it, Ali. You better be. We've been saving the best for last. She reached for my hand. Walk with me? I reached for her outstretched hand. It'd be my pleasure. 2 of us walked around the beach for a while, getting to know each other. So what will you be doing when this show's over? First thing I'm going to do is say hi to my family again, and make them a nice dinner. I'm sure they've gotten sick with worrying the week since I've been gone. I wonder what they're thinking now. It's been at least 2 years since then. Kat was right. Sometimes not remembering is a blessing. Ali doesn't have that luxury. Anyway, I've got a surprise for you. Come on. She pulled me along by the hand into the forest. I have to say, Ali really impressed me. Of course, it was her deliberate plan to come into the forest and get to the hangar, but she made it seem so spontaneous. You're going to love it. I saw it the same moment she did. It was all we could do was stand and watch. No, she staggered and almost fell. And who could blame her? The hangar was engulfed in roaring flames.
Oh.
The heat was incredible. There was no way either of us could take another step towards the hangar without being burnt alive. The stench of burning oil assaulted me without mercy. We were at a loss for words, and in front of those flames was her, walking away from the flames. Somehow I just knew it was her. Sorry, Ali Pixley, there's been a small change of plans. I'm sure you can tell, but we've hit a few snags with the hangar. How about you two spend the day on the ground instead? I want to scream. I want to attack her with every bone in my body. It's just...
Let's not do anything. Let's not do anything.
But what happens if we attack her?
I would...
That's why I saved.
How about we do that after?
I want to attack her. You immediately get killed. Can't do anything. But I can't. I can't or I'll be killed. And not just me, but everyone else. To hold myself back from giving away what this plane meant to me took all the strength I had. I need to calm down. Cat might be able to read my face and see that. Sounds fine to me, Cat. I'm just glad you're safe. What happened? We're still looking into it. Well, either way, there's nothing we can do about that. The smirk.
Yeah, the fucking
How to go somewhere else, Pixie? She reached for my hand and held it tight. How could she smile like this at me? Of course, Allie. For the rest of the day, Allie and I put on the performance of a lifetime. Though our faces were all smiles and laughter, we knew now more than ever that we were trapped in Cat's Mashobity puppet show, and Cat loved to make us dance. She must have known we were trying to escape, but how? Did we make a mistake? Did Four give us away? Should we ever have trusted him in the first place? Who can I trust now? Time is ticking, and the end of the show looms closer and closer. It's time. It's time. I'm supposed to meet with the group, but what would we even do? There's no way we can escape. Our last chance died with the hangar. Should I just make a break for it? No, I'd never make it, and the others would suffer for my mistake. What do I do? You don't look so good, Pixley. I've been better, or what do you want?
Oh. Maybe I've been better.
I've been better, Cat. It hasn't exactly been sunshine and rainbows today. You really aren't much for acting, are you, Pixley? Look, I already know about you and your plan to escape. My blood ran cold. You know, take the plane, fly away from here. It wasn't hard to figure out. I tried to say something in my defense, but my voice wouldn't come out. It was all I could do was stand wide-eyed. I know you others found the lab, got your memories back. Well, at least the others did. And I know that every night you all work together to try to find a way out. I mean, of course I'd know. I'm the reason why you got this far. What do you mean? Just follow me. You'll save us. You'll save all of us time. We walked to the loft door near the games room, took out a master key, and span it around. You never took a bunny. You never really thought a bunny could take a key from me, right? Honestly, I don't know.
Your English is good.
It's because I kept reading the word afterwards.
Yeah.
And then putting it there, and then my eyes kept going too far forward and reading that and going, that's not how that works. Honestly, I don't know what to believe anymore. She opened the door. And that's why the name was, like the title was our name. The others were inside, looking as surprised as I was. Give me one good reason why I shouldn't kill you right now, Cat. How about two? First, your inside man was never Four, it was me. I mean, come on, he wouldn't be smart enough for something like this. Second, you only ever had a chance at escaping this island because of me. Newsflash, Allie, those tanks never just bug out. You're the one who let me out of my tank. The one and only. Allie was at a loss for words, and I was no different. What do you want, Cat? Honestly, same thing as you guys. I want off this crazy train. I want out. I want you guys to include me in your little escape plan. What? Do I have something on my face? As hard as it is to believe, the list of people who want to stay on this island is pretty short. Hell no, we can't trust you. And I'm not sure how, but I remember I tried to escape with you before. I trusted you, I even fell for you. Even 5 girls isn't enough. Unbelievable. And then you betrayed me and shot me. There's no way we could trust you. You're just going to stab us in the back. Is that true, Cat? I'm ashamed to say it is, but I didn't have a choice. You know how it is with Damien. It doesn't matter if you share the same blood. He'll take the people you love hostage and use them to force you to dance to his tune. I'm sorry I betrayed you, Pixie. I really am. But if I had to do it again, I'd do it again in a heartbeat because there was someone I needed to save. I know I must look like a villain to you, but believe me, I have people I care about too. If you're so compassionate, how come you burnt up our only way out of here? You're lucky I did, Pixley. If you'd actually flown as planned, you'd be at the bottom of the ocean right now. What do you mean? It's a cruel trick of Damien's. He knew there was a chance that people on this show would recover their memories and try to escape. So he made us build the hangar and the plane. It's the one place anyone trying to escape will go. Exactly. I've told you in the past, Allie, never fly that plane or take the boat out of sight of this island. If you did, you'd have blown up like fireworks.
Oh.
That Allie and I were in that plane, which was little more than a flying death trap, sent a chill down my spine. Look, the simple reality is you need me to escape. Without me, you wouldn't make it past the barrier. What barrier? Exactly. And though I hate it, I need you guys to help me and us escape. She reached her hands towards me for a handshake. Allies? Let's discuss first. Kat leaned against a wall while the rest of us debated what to do. Can we really trust her? This might just be another trap. It's not like it'd be the first by her you fell into. You're right. That said, it's not like we have much to lose at this point.
No, we don't, honestly.
Even if she's done terrible things to us in the past, we still need her to escape. You alright, Allie? I'm fine, I'm just angry at myself. Hey, don't beat yourself up about it. We're still alive, that's what counts. She's right, you know? I'm not sure how I'm feeling right now either, but we're alive. That counts for something. You're right, Pixley. And as much as I hate to say it, I think we'll need Kat's help, trustworthy or not, if we want to stay that way. But we'll need to keep an eye on her, or we have to trust her.
We can keep an eye on her. It's still letting us...
But we'll need to keep an eye on her. I couldn't say it better myself. Alright, Kat, if you want our help, you're going to need to answer a few questions. Ask away. What the hell is this sick show for? And why have you been forcing us to repeat it over and over? As someone from the Resistance, it should be obvious to you. This is one of the hundreds of killing shows we air. Shows that keep people scared, that keep people from organizing against the government. You want to paralyze people with fear? You broadcast exactly what will happen to you if you rise up. You're monsters, you know that? I don't disagree with you, but we're not in charge here. Some of us still have family to lose, Allie. Continue. Before we air each show, we test them internally on test audiences to see what kind of ratings they bring for the fortunate and what kind of despair will bring for the less fortunate. If they tested well enough, we'd air it, but it wasn't efficient. But we couldn't just film a killing show over and over again to see which version of it rated best. Couldn't bring people back from the dead. It was the same for the test audiences. Couldn't just make them watch multiple versions of a show as they'd remember previous versions that would influence their opinions. There was no way to test multiple versions of a show without losing the feeling that lives were really in danger. But the memory rewriter would have changed that. It did. We were able to reuse everybody, our volunteer actors, the test audiences. Since we could just make people forget what happened, we could film run after run of the show, where each was as if it were first to all of you. And that's exactly what we've been doing for the last 2 years. It was a lot to hear. I had a feeling, but to know that people looked at us like we were nothing but lab rats, while I generally was afraid to ask, it's sickening. We were silent for a while. If you've been testing this show this long, when's the real thing? There is no real thing. It's only what version tests the best. That said, there's only so much time Damien is willing to spend on this show, and that time is almost up. This is the last run of the show. If you don't escape before the end, you're all as good as dead. I know Damien, I've said that we'd let you and your chosen partner go if you achieve good enough ratings, but it's a lie, isn't it? Yeah. I'm sorry I've waited this long to try to help you guys. I've been too scared to risk it all, but I've nothing left to lose now. She extended her hand to me for a handshake. Allies? At least till we're out of here? I don't really have a choice this time either, If you wanted to, you could report us right now. That's true, and my word would count for more than all of yours. But that wouldn't save the person I need to. Like it or not, we have to work together. Then it's a deal. Allie shook Kate's hand. Kat, are you sure you don't want to... I'm fine, Scarlet. It's not important anymore. We don't have any time to waste. If you say so. Anyway, the only time we can escape is the last day of the show, between midnight and just before the sun comes up. That's when the boat comes to welcome the newly engaged couple, and that's the only way off this island alive. It also doubles as a supply ship. We use it to replenish before each run of the show. There are no other planes to the island. A boat would be far slower. Unfortunately, it's not so easy. There's a protective shell around the island, which performs two functions. First, it renders us invisible to satellite. It's the reason why your people couldn't find us, Allie. Second, if anything bigger than a human being tries to get in or out of the barrier, it'll get fried, unless it's emitting a compatible IFF signal. The only way off the island that will have that signal is the boat. I bet it'll be heavily guarded. Well, yes, but not from people on it. The ship itself will be run by a skeleton crew. It's the staff on the island who we'll have to watch out for. That still leaves the question of how we'll deal with them. Last time I checked, there's hundreds of them, and not
but
even 10 of us.
we've got Violet to cook. She can cook and we can put something in the food.
Actually, it might not be so hard after all. I've got a plan that might just work. Though I have to admit, it's a little crazy. I like the sound of that. If it involves zombies again, I'm out. You explained her plan to us with a renewed confidence that could inspire anyone to believe. Luckily, we still have tomorrow, so we have just the amount of time we need. This might just work, you. You're a mad genius. Let's just say I've been holding back my creativity until now. It's crazier than anything I'd imagined, and crazy enough to work. Let's get to work. Wait, were we even listening to the same plan? The others went their separate ways to help prepare for Yu's plan. But Kat stayed. Our business wasn't finished just yet. What's up? What's your game, or how am I supposed to trust you?
I'm not gonna with what's your game, but both of them sound like good options.
I think they both will lead to the same thing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go, how am I supposed to trust you? I want to trust you, Kat. I really do. But you've burnt me before. How could I ever trust you now? That's fair. The only thing I can say to try to make you trust me is that we both have people we care about, Pixley. And that if you don't escape, then the person I care about will go down with you. I'm not asking for you to put your neck out for me. You'll never have to. I'm asking you to help somebody that you've never met and you never will. Somebody innocent. It's strange. This woman has put me through hell, treated me like a lab rat and more. And yet, somehow I think she's telling the truth. Honestly, I don't really matter if you do trust me. You'll see tomorrow that I'm going along with Yu's plan either way. I'll trust you, Kat. I'm sorry for yelling at you earlier. Don't be. I literally shot you. I think that earned you the right to be angry and more. No? Well, I've gotten to know you over the past years. Not for more than a couple weeks straight, but I got to know you. And I think you're rude and manipulative and no problem lying to my face. Hey, can we skip to the part where you compliment me? You're also incredibly crass. You keep secrets from everybody and... You finished? But I don't think you're a bad person. Every time the show ran, you always talked to me to make me feel like I wasn't alone. And you made sure I never lost hope. I know that was never part of the job. You didn't have to do that. Yet you did it, over and over. It must have been so tiring to do that. Over and over. Full well knowing that we were doomed. I don't know why you're doing all this, but I believe that you do care about helping people. I'm flattered, Pixley. But you've got me wrong. What do you mean? Everything I've ever done for you, the others, it's been for my own selfish reasons. It just happens to line up nicely. Though I appreciate the compliment. Unlike before, I couldn't tell if she was telling the truth. We went our separate ways shortly after.
Damn.
I spent the rest of the night helping the others with preparing for the plan. I was exhausted when I went back to her room, but I couldn't fall asleep for several hours. It's as if something on the tip of my tongue, but I could barely grasp it. Yet somehow I know I'm closer than I've ever been.
Interesting.
Kat was true to her word. Instead of having another date on the 6th day of the show, she planned a huge party for the staff. Instead, a thank you for all your hard work party.
Yeah. Thought so. It made more sense.
I As soon as she told her staff that Violet would be cooking for the event, all of them dropped everything and helped prepare for it. While the staff prepared the party grounds during the... Why?
I just found it.
The pig nose.
Yeah, it's just a pig nose.
Mm.
You know, the pig face, the pig body, and then the pig nose. Okay?
Yeah.
That's weird.
For some reason, there's 3 pig thingies.
Yeah.
While the staff prepared the party grounds during the day, each of us were hard at work, making sure other parts of it went well. Violet cooked mountains of food as if her life depended on it. In truth, it did. Yu was playing games with the staff outside. It didn't take long for her to become a fan favourite of them. I'm pretty sure half the staff were playing the games just so they could get her to notice them, and she knew it. I had to admit, I'm really impressed by Yu. Her plan is really coming together. Tara and Scarlett joined forces to make sure all the staff joined the festivities. Tara used Kat's producer room to find any stragglers who hadn't joined the festivities. As Tara found them one by one, Scarlett turned on the charm and made sure they came with her to the party. Then, when it was time for Scarlett to switch to her other mission, Allie took over, though I'm told she employed more force than charm. Meanwhile, I ran like a chicken with its head cut off, trying to make sure every part of our plan was going smoothly. And for once, it did. A few hours later, we had every staff member on the island partying their lights out. Everybody's here? You bet.
How many fucking flags are there?
A lot, because there's a lot of different countries, so there's lots of different flags. You should have seen the ones that tried to run. I made sure everyone who came stayed too. Perfect. Everybody's eaten? As they should have. It is fine food.
That flag does not look right.
Looks like it's got 3 legs on it.
Yeah.
They look like legs. What is that? I want to have a quick look at it.
Yeah. I'm gonna just skip that flag for now.
Oh, it legitimately is flags. It's a flag of the Isle of Man.
Okay.
It's literally just got 3 legs on it.
Huh.
Look, they're like... See?
Oh, what the fuck?
It's literally legs.
What the fuck? It is literally legs.
It's got like a cowboy spike boot, but it also kind of looks like a knight's armor type leg. It's the Isle of Man. It was made in the official flag. It's been the official flag since 1932.
Fuck.
Based on the Max Coat of Arms, which dates back to the 13th century. Made up of 3 armoured legs with golden spurs in the centre of a red flag. The 3 legs are known as Max as the 3 legs. That's so weird.
So close.
It's a British flag of the British Crown position. Flown subordinated to the Union Jack that consists of that. Oldest continually used government symbol. Interesting. That's such a weird flag design though.
It is.
Looks like it's all going according to plan. I'm just going to ahead and get to the fun part. Scarlett pulled out a remote from her pocket and pressed a button on it.
Damn
2
it.
seconds later, fireworks were shooting. Too many
No!
characters.
I have to tell you right now! No!
Too many characters.
Yeah, all my hard work's gone now.
Yeah, I'd say you have to do like half or something, then do it.
Yeah.
Because they don't count as a single character. They count as whatever the word for it is.
Yeah.
A few seconds later, fireworks were shooting into the night sky above the party grounds. The cheers of the staff were like thunder. And with that, the plan is going as smoothly as can be. Great job, team. We owe you one, you. Right back at you, Allie. We cheered as firework after firework lit up the night sky. Whoa, are fireworks supposed to be this bright? Come to think of it, those fireworks are practically blinding. I have to say, I did a pretty good job. Yeah, it's just letters.
And there's like one
This
flag.
single US flag. Oh, and then there's 4 purple flags?
That's the first one I did. Hold
Yeah,
on.
Welsh, Scotland, and...
Yeah, I did. No, I did this one first. I went backwards.
Yeah, that's Wales.
That's
That's why I was reading the first one, because... 1, 2, 3... Yeah, they just pop up as purple
the
flags.
fuck? That's so fucking weird.
Sorry, Wales is just a purple flag. Same with, I think it's Scotland and something else.
Yeah.
I'm not too sure.
That's funny.
Did a pretty good job with these fireworks. Though there might be some side effects to watching them from so close. Let's worry about that later. Fireworks were the signal for those trying to escape that there was nothing left to do except wait. It's going to be a long night. I know that we said before, but it'd be such a shame to spend tonight just worrying over what may happen tomorrow. We might live, we might die, same as any other day. How about instead we just dance the night away? You know what? That sounds great. That sounds lovely. Let's do it. Come on, let's dance like there's no tomorrow. Yuck. Don't be like that, Tara. It'd be good for us to blow off some steam. Dancing sounds like exercise, and exercise... Ali picked up Tara over her shoulder, and away we go! Come on, come on. Scarlet grabbed my hand and pulled me with her to where people were dancing. The others followed close behind. They sure are carefree, Some things never change. Maybe we'll get out of here tomorrow. Maybe we won't. I hope we do, though. I like to think that one day we'll look back and remember this day. It was the most fun night I've ever had, out of the nights that I can remember. We lived like there was no tomorrow, and now we'll find out if there is a tomorrow for us.
Oh boy.
We waited in the darkness for hours, waiting for the boat to come. The plan was simple, yet had no room for error. First, we need to make sure the boat really is coming. It's later than usual. You think they're onto us? No, it'll be just a little longer. It's cold. There's no point worrying at this point. If they're onto us now, we're already dead. All we can do is wait. We waited for an hour more, then another. We were losing hope. I guess it's here! Kat pointed towards the ocean. We all looked in unison. Just as she said, the boat was coming. It looked huge despite how far it was. It must be massive from up close. Alright, it's only going to be a few minutes before it reaches the shore. Let's book it back to the mansion. Second, we need to go back to the mansion before the boat reaches the shore. From what Kat told us, the staff will practically inspect the mansion to make sure we're there. We can't rely on overriding the feeds.
Yep.
If we're not there, they'll sound the alarm, and our chances of escaping will go from slim to nil. According to Kat, it's how I got caught last time. Checks out, they're waiting in the thing and then the court thing. We made it back to the mansion and rushed to our respective rooms. Turned off the light, then jumped to the bed and pretended to be asleep. A few moments later, I heard the sound of somebody opening a door. It must be them. There was a mechanical rhythm to it. Footsteps, a door would open. More footsteps, a short pause. Footsteps again, a door would close. Repeat. Over and over, closer and closer, till I got to my room. I tried my best to make my breathing sound natural. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in. Footsteps. A second later, my door closes. I can tell there's probably about 5 people. Breathe in. They're walking closer to me. Breathe out. I can tell 2 of them are in front of me. They're muttering something under their breath. You have to pity her. Come on, she could do better. Rude. Breathe in. Hey, something's wrong. It feels like my heart stopped. Breathe out. They're moving closer to me, step by step. What's that? Breathe in. I think. Takes everything I have not to move when every nerve in my body screams to run. This is it. They're onto me. I can't help but ball up the fist of my hand. Never mind. We're done for the night. Let's head out. Sounds good to me. I heard them walk further away from me, then outside the room. Finally, they closed the door. I breathed out like never before. On to the next part of the plan. We regrouped downstairs. That wasn't too difficult, was
Where's
it?
Carol?
Yeah, where is Tara?
Where's Carol?
Like taking candy from a baby. Wait, where's Tara? I'll go check on her. As if on cue, Tara came running down the stairs. I'm good, don't worry about it. And I definitely didn't fall asleep just now. I didn't buy it, and the rest of us didn't either. Alright, back to the problem at hand. We may have avoided detection for now, but now we're going to be upwards of 100 guards on patrol between here and the boat. There's little to no chance we can make it there without being seen, but it's a chance we'll have to take. Actually, we had just the thing for that. Courtesy of Scarlett and I. What's that? Well, we went through all the trouble preparing such a big party for all the staff. It'd be a shame if we didn't give them a little extra to chew on, no?
You didn't.
Oh, she did. It was like an absurd scene of an art show movie gone mad.
Oh my god, they're all asleep.
Oh, they're all zombies. Yeah, they're all zombies.
Brains!
It's bananas.
Oh, bananas, sorry. I got excited.
Brains.
Bananas. Brains and bananas. Brains counting should have
Hundreds of zombies littered the field.
I fucking love that. Oh, poor brothers, but thanks you.
You know, I can't believe we ever let you make shit, Scarlett. You better be glad that you did. Now that I think about it, couldn't we have put a sleeping agent or something like that? Where's the fun in that? Well, we still have to go past them to get to the boat, right? Don't worry about it, I've got a fair share of experience in taking down zombies. Something about that rubs me the wrong way. Don't worry about it. Let's be on our way. We managed to sneak out of the mansion without much of a fuss. As soon as we got to the forest, it was smooth sailing. It was just a few zombies in there. To be honest, how much Scarlett enjoyed herself taking them down was more concerning.
Yes.
I'll worry about that when we get off the island. For now, I'll focus on getting out of here. A few moments later, we made it to the beach. The boat was clear in sight. Whoa, it's huge. Let's not waste any time.
Oh, I feel like Damien's gonna be somewhere. He's gonna be somewhere.
We rushed onto the ship and ran straight for the captain's deck. You guys wait here. I'll practically guarantee that the engine's been tampered with. It's practically guaranteed that the engine's been tampered with, and I need to fix it. If I know my father, he'll do it just the way it was last time. You know what, Pixley? Come with me just in case. Maybe that's where the crew members are. Lead the way.
Oh no, her dad's gonna be there. Her dad's gonna be in there.
It was pitch black inside. Cat had to shine a light to see anything. Strange. Where are they? Well, let's not look a gift horse in the mouth. Found it. Chalk it up to my dad, outsourcing everything to the grunts. This is child's play to me now. Cat got to work fixing the engine. Watch my back. We still don't know if we're in the clear, and this is going to take a minute. Got it. I turned around and kept a lookout. It was almost impossible to see anything, though. Since when were you a mechanic? Honestly, since my first failed escape. Had to teach myself. There isn't exactly a trade school on this island. If I hadn't, I'd never be able to help anyone escape this island. I'm sorry I didn't trust you before, Cat. I get it now, why you did what you had to do. Keep talking like that and you'll raise a death flag for the both of us, jeez. We can talk more later if you'd like. In the meantime, this boat is fixed. Nice. Let's tell the others and get the hell out of here.
It's so concerning that her dad hasn't popped up.
We ran back to the others and told them the good news. At the same time, Cat revved up the engine on the boat. We were good to go. We literally jumped for joy as the boat started to move. Gosh, I can't believe it. We're really doing this. We're finally getting out of here. It's hard to believe, but it is true. We did it. Now, you don't have to thank me all at once. We really did it. Thank you, Cat. You really saved us. You did it. We wouldn't be able to make it to this point if it weren't for you. There's no need to thank me. I actually should apologize that I didn't do any of this sooner. The intercom rang out. Cat turned white as a sheet when we heard a voice that was all too familiar. No. Damn it. Damien.
Ding, ding, ding. I guess you learned at least something in school, Cat. Not enough, clearly, but hey, it's something. That's got to win a participation ribbon somewhere.
You knew what I was planning.
Of course I did, dearie. I made you. I know exactly how you think. And I have to thank you. Your mother would be proud at the show you've given us, at least these last 2 years.
What?
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I forget to tell you? While you were busy filming Pixley and the other bitches, My team was filming your brave attempts to save these idiots. Give the audience a little more reasons for why they should stay in line, you know. After all, if I do this to my own daughter, imagine what I could do to someone who isn't.
You're a monster.
Flattery. My God.
Flattery.
Flattery will get you nowhere, Kit Kat.
Well, it doesn't matter now. Do whatever the hell you want. We're getting out of here. We fixed the boat and there's nothing you can do to stop us. We're getting out of here.
Saying garbage like that is just playing with fire, love.
The earth started to shake. Even though we're on the boat, I could tell the island was rumbling. In the distance, a metal barrier slowly rose out the ocean, all around the island. It climbed higher and higher till it cast a shadow over the boat. Higher and higher till the only daylight we could see was just from a circle above us. We were trapped.
How about we play a game, little rats?
Damien spoke down from us, from some kind of holographic screen on the walls. He gestured to some kind of machine behind him, in what looked like a strange kind of stadium.
I've got myself a little switch here that controls the barrier. One push of this, and you'll go free. It'll be easy for you to waltz on in and flip it. You gotta get rid of all of our security. You got rid of all our security. But with this switch, it's only going to work if you have two people's handprints with producer level clearance. Sure, you've got Cat, but you've never been able to get mine.
Pulled out the same gun I've been shot with before.
Though don't let that stop you from trying.
The hologram disappeared with a click, leaving us in an uneasy silence.
Oh.
Our hands are tied. We've got no choice but to go back. Hello? He's got a gun. He'd take us all down before we even have a chance to grab him. We've got no choice, though. If we wait here, it's only a matter of time before they send our people after us. I guess we have to head back to the beach. Let's turn this around. We got an ass to kick. No, that's exactly what Damien wants you to do. The turning around part or the ass kicking? I'll leave that to your imagination. Damien has a script that he wants to see play out. People try to revolt, fail, and get killed. I guarantee you if we do just that, he has a plan for it. He'll find some kind of way to turn us against each other, and then none of us will be making it out of here alive. Even so, we can't just stay here and wait until we're out of time. Pix and I will go to flip the switch. Besides, we're the only two people who can do anything about it. What do you mean by that? I thought that only you and Damien... I'll explain on the way. There's no time. Pixie, are you ready to run?
Oh my God.
Knew it. I won't allow it. There's no way we're getting Pixley back there without us. You said it, sister. I'm not letting you all lose your one chance of getting out of here. Scarlet, please, you know exactly what Damien is capable of. I don't like this, Cat. I know. Let them go. Believe me, I hate this to my core, but Cat's right. Cat didn't waste a moment. She reached for my hand. Before I knew what I was doing, we ran off the boat together and back to the mansion as fast as we could. I was running on pure instinct, like my body had done this before, countless times. I looked back to the boat just once, but I couldn't help but linger for a moment. I could tell from their faces that they wanted to be running with me, not waiting for us to come back. I'm going to make Damien pay for making them suffer like this. We went back to running. I followed Cat's lead. It's earlier than I'd planned, but there's no time like the present for an exposition about your past. It'd be good to know why I'm running with you. Would I happen to be resistant to bullets? We'll find out if you are together. Though if you look at your history, I'd say no. Hey, I survived the time you shot me. I'm pretty resistant. Touché. Before you came onto this show, you were a producer just like me. We used to work together. We were partners. In more ways than one, though. That was forever ago. Living and working on this island was the only life I'd ever known. It sounds awful, but I didn't have a problem with running these shows. There was nothing different to compare it to. But then I met you. I've got no idea what would bring someone like you to this island.
Well, it's just really... Not what I was playing with. It's just like a little... One of those little plastic things that tie things around.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. Got no idea what would bring someone like you to this island, but meeting you changed me. She smiled like I'd never seen before. You made me see that there was a world out there that was beautiful. You made me hope that I could be part of that world one day. And you helped... You moved the cord.
I did?
Well, the mouse just moved and you're not touching it. So, yes. The cord? Yeah, your foot's back there. That's the cord to the mouse. Helped me realize that we needed to shut this place down if we wanted there to be a world out there at all. For years, we worked together to free as many people as we could from these death trap shows. We'd ship them away to safety, fake their deaths, anything. And we did just that, for a time. Then Damien started to suspect something was up. Each day he got closer and closer to figuring out until I knew we couldn't stay any longer. But it was too late by then. Damien caught us. You mean you betrayed me? I can't remember much, but I remember you and we were together. And then you sold me out right when we were trying to escape? Why? It's like I said before, I didn't have a choice and I still don't. I know you have no reason to trust me anymore, and I don't expect you to. But we need each other's help to get off this island now. Since both of us are technically still producers, we can activate the switch if we work together. We don't even have to take Damien down, though I doubt he'll let us use it that easily. Can you trust me enough for that? Honestly, I don't know. A part of me wants to trust Kat, the same part that unconsciously remembers that I did for years and years. But how can I forget that betrayal, even if she had her reasons? Sure. I'll keep an eye on her. When we got back to the mansion, Kat made a beeline for the lab. I ran with her as fast as I could. Our footsteps on the winding metal staircase echoed like a thundering drum. You're about to see the real reason why the show is on this island. Kat took out her master key and slid it into a hidden socket in the wall behind one of the tanks.
Flick.
Don't say I didn't warn you. The same wall split into two doors, slowly revealing another hidden staircase. You think you guys could get an elevator instead? I said the same thing. As soon as I took one step down the staircase, I could tell something was different. Something was telling me that I shouldn't go down there. Come on, we don't have time to waste. I've got nothing to lose. With each step down, it grew darker and darker. Eventually, I couldn't even see my hand in front of my face. Then, light. Blinding light. And applause?
Oh, fuck.
It's the stadium.
Yeah, it looks like a giant ass maze.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome, welcome. You finally made it.
Damien's face was plastered over countless screens in a stadium that could fill tens of thousands of people. Countless cameras littered the seats, all focused on the center stage. A battlefield sprawling with maze-like walls of all shapes and sizes and littered with guns. Thanks to the walls, we couldn't see Damien directly, but we knew he was here from the screens.
We wouldn't have a show with you, idiot. So I'm glad you actually came back. Aw, man, you couldn't even bring the others. You're no fun. You just really gotta make me work, huh? Anyway, congratulations on making it this far, etc., etc. I gotta say, I'm proud of you for making it here, daughter of mine. I'm impressed that you remember your old haunts just from a few seconds of videos.
No thanks to you, you dirtbag.
Is there any way to thank someone who gave you room and board?
You gave Pixley a way nicer room than I ever got.
Blame your mother for that one, kid. Anyway, how about you be a dear and explain the game we've got going on here?
The switch we're looking for is somewhere here. The problem is, so is Damien, and he's got a gun, and more ammunition than he needs to kill both of us. What about the weapons on the ground? Maybe there's something we can use to level the playing field? It's all we can do, but the odds aren't in our favor. Most of the weapons...
Pat you for your voice being like, nope.
Most of the weapons laying around are useless. They are meant to make people lose hope that they could fight back. Most is better than all of them, right? At least. Well, yes and no. There's no hope to lose if they knew all of them were fake. That's Damien's MO. He'll give the people trapped in the show just enough hope for escape, and he'll use that to trap you. Real guns among the fakes. Boats and planes when you're trapped on an island. If you're going to make it through this, you can't fall for his game. Understand? Loud and clear. Then let's go. There's no time to waste. We ran from wall to wall, taking cover between each time. Whenever we had the chance, we'd pick up what looked like a gun and see if it was real. We only had seconds to check for each one. Damien was hot on our tail.
Oh,
A gunshot rang out, blowing a hole through the wall Kat and I were hiding behind.
what's the matter? You two Rats are in a lab. It's like you do.
He fired again. Shrapnel from the walls scraped my arm. Fuck! It was like my arm had been lit on fire. Pixley, you okay? I'm alive. Don't worry. We need to find a weapon. We need to find the switch. We ran behind another wall, narrowly dodging another shot from Damien. It dawned on me that he wasn't even trying to hit us. He was trying to make us scared. And it was working. But why? He's reloading. Come on. We dashed out from behind a wall and ran past Damien, looking desperately for the switch and for any weapons we could find. I managed to pick up 2 pistols. Cat did the same. Damn, looks like these are fake too. How's yours looking? I took a look at the first one. Upon further inspection, it was clear it was no more than a plastic toy. But the second one, Cat realized in the same second I did. It was real, with a single bullet loaded.
Oh.
Alright, that's good. Let's... Another shot rang out, blowing a hole in the wall just next to where my head was a second ago. Fuck, how comes he keeps getting that? How come he gets that fucking hand cannon? The budget's got to go somewhere, I guess. Anyway, we've got the gun. That's probably the only real one in the stadium. We need to find the switch now. Even with the gun, we're no match for him. Sounds good to me. We ran further through the stadium, opposite the entrance until we were square in the middle of the stadium. And there it was. The switch. You'd think you'd have hit it better. Damien's laughter echoed through the arena as he appeared on the screens above the arena.
Congratulations, you found the switch. It's a damn shame I forgot to mention something about this switch here. It wouldn't do jack shit, even if you both have access, as long as I've got a heartbeat. And I planned on sticking around. I'm not heartless. In fact, I think I'm a pretty decent guy for what I'm about to do.
Cat looked like she had just seen a ghost.
Cat, Pixley, I've got an offer you can't refuse. But only one of you can claim it. If either of you kills the other one, I'll let the one left standing go. We forget this ever happened, and we call it a wrap on the find love or die trying. I'll even let the survivors leave the island. I can guarantee them telling the truth, because this is airing live to the world right now. People bow down and get in line because I tell them the truth, because they know I keep my word. They wouldn't believe me for a sec if I ever went back on it, you know. Not a bad deal, huh? Especially considering that if no one takes that offer, I'll just kill you both. I'm giving you 5 minutes to decide. Then I'm coming for you.
Screen shut off. Kat and I looked at each other, a mix of horror and fear on her face, and there was no doubt that mine mirrored hers. Pixley, I can't imagine what's racing through your head now. Probably think I'm going to betray you again, right? I was at a loss for words. You don't have to say anything. Look, I can't blame you for doubting me, and honestly, if you just shot me right now, I'd be okay with it. Because then you'd be free to go. I know Damien will keep his word. But if there's even the slightest chance that you want me to be able to escape from here too, then I need to ask you something that I know sounds insane. What's that?
We're gonna kill him?
I need you to give me the gun. The only real one we've got. Look, I'm not stupid enough to know how that sounds. The simple reality is, I've known you for so long now, and one thing I know about you is that you're a terrible shot.
Oh.
Me? I'm as good as you can get on this island. I think I'm our best bet at taking him down. But I understand completely if you're not willing to trust me, if you think I'm lying. I get it. And if you don't trust me, she closed her eyes and pressed her finger against her forehead. Then please, just make it quick. The gun in my hands had never felt so heavy. On one hand, I guarantee that I can make it out of here alive. On the other, trusting Kat. Can I trust Kat after all that's been done to me? Can I really believe her words when the memories that can prove or deny... Oopsies. Press back. Prove or deny them are lost to me? I've got no time. I have to choose.
Alright, we're gonna save.
Yep, save.
Empty slot right here. Alright. We'll do the best ending, which I think is trust Kate.
Yep, trust her. And then we can go through and do like the
yeah,
afterwards. Like the attacker.
Yeah.
I want to see what happens if you attack.
Oh, yeah, so.
I want to know.
Oh.
I trust you, Kat. I held the gun out to her. You do? After everything I've done? After everything After you've done, yes, I still trust you. I know you've been forced to do awful things to people that didn't deserve it, but I know that there's good in you, and I believe in that good. Take it. Thank you, Pixley. She took the gun from my hands and immediately shoots us in the head.
Yeah, it immediately just kills us.
I won't let you down. Well, if you do, it's not like I'd be around for long enough to regret it. Let's hope it doesn't come to that. Let's do this. We decide to seek Damien out and try to get the drop on him, rather than waiting for him at the switch. My heart was practically beating out of my chest. I couldn't tell if Kat was as nervous as I was. If she was, she hid it with the same poker face she always had. We dashed to another wall for cover, looked around and repeated. How much time had passed? Feels like we've been looking for him for hours with the pressure. Though I know it can't be more than a few minutes. As the minutes passed by, I could tell Kat was growing more and more impatient. She trained her gun wherever she looked, her trigger finger ready to shoot our only bullet at any time. Left. Right. I glanced around and looked at her and back again. Her hands were shaking. Look left. Look right. We've only got one shot to make or break it. Look back to Kat. She's checking a corner ahead for us. She looks left. She looks right. It takes everything I have to stay focused. Don't think about dying, not even the possibility. She turns to look back at me. Oh no. Damien's walking closer and closer from behind her, and his gun resting on his shoulder. He can't be more than 10 meters away. He slowly lifts the gun off of its resting position. Before I know it, I'm running towards her and with everything I have. Something is making me run. Something I've forgotten. Something I'm just starting to remember. The two of us at the beach. I can see it now. How many hours has it been? We made it to the ship, but it wasn't enough. The alarms were deafening. Security was going to be here any minute. And our only saving grace, our ship, wouldn't start. That's it then. I've never heard Kat sound so desperate. Well, at least we tried, right? Who else can say that? She lowered her head and leaned on me. No, you're not giving up just yet. There's nothing we can do, Pixley. The engine's broken and the guards will be here any minute. We've got at least some weapons. It's not over yet. I grabbed the precious few firearms we had and split them between us. There's 2 of us and hundreds of them. There's no point. Not to mention, you're a terrible shot. You're right. Taking them head on would be suicide. But that's not what you'll be doing. Me, I'm just some nobody, but you're the big man's daughter after all. Your word means a lot to them. She was horrified. I would be too if I was in her shoes right now. No, I won't let you do this, Pixley. You don't have a choice. Look around. Look, I'm not happy either, but both of us dying here would be worthless. But if you live, you get a second chance to make it out of here. A second chance to see the other side. I know, but what's the point if it's not with you? You'll have to find that out yourself. They're almost here. Come on, running out of time. Her hands were shaking. It looked like she was going to drop her gun any second. I hate you for this, you know. I know, and I'm sorry. She slowly raised her arms and trained the guns.
Actual shot, better shot.
Trained the gun's sight directly at me. And now we wait. Can you do me a favor? What's that? Don't shoot the face. Please. I'm rather proud of it. I don't know what I'd do without my supernaturally good looks. She laughed through the tears. I would have still loved you, even without them. Right back at you, Kat. She kissed me for the last time. I love you, Pixley. Love you too. Sorry, but it's gotta be the face. Just let me take off the safety. Wait. I didn't sign up for this. I heard my favorite sound one last time. Could hear the guards coming now, with only seconds left. On the bright side, I won't owe you $10. I'll bet. She laughed. I think it's pretty clear who won the bet. I could see the guards now. My time is up. What makes you say you did? I'm alive? Everything hurts so bad. I almost wish it wasn't. The shock must have knocked me out cold. I cough up blood as my vision flashed in and out rapidly, too fast to tell if I had been fatally shot. It was all I could do to try to stay conscious. It's as you said, Father, anyone who breaks our laws must be punished. I could but barely make out her voice, but it brought comfort to me. You really do take after me.
Oh.
You've made your old man very, very proud.
Yeah, Yeah,
Yeah,
you made your old man very proud. Oh, will you look at that? Look at our little hero who's got some life left. You know, Pixley, you're in luck. See, the whole escaping thing, I'm afraid I'm going to have to fire you. No severance.
I tried to make a witty comment back, but the only thing that came out of my mouth was coughed up blood.
But you're in luck. A new opportunity just opened up, and I think
Kicked me in the stomach, then rolled me over with his foot.
you'd be the perfect fit.
He laughed as he crushed my palm under his foot.
You might think I'm going soft on you, but I'm not
Fine.
killing you outright.
He looked down at me, then back at her.
But mark my words, you both wish I had.
Do whatever you want, I don't care about Pixley anymore. He laughed maniacally.
I never did like Pixley much anyway.
My vision's fading, his words turned to vapor as I could feel myself crumple into nothing. Last thing I saw was her face. She was holding the river back with everything she had. Who are you going to fool with a poker face like that, Cat? I love you, always have, always will. I'm so sorry for what I've forced you to do. Even more so, I'm so sorry that you'll be alone now, but I hope one day you'll understand. Flashback to reality, I've almost reached Cat. I push myself to run faster and faster, faster than I've ever run in my life. Cat didn't see him, but she sees the alarm going off in my eyes. Damien points his gun at his daughter and he's prepared to take the shot. Cat starts to turn around, but there's no time. Damien's finger pulls back on the trigger. What am I doing? I see the world turn into slow motion. Why am I throwing away my life for Cat? These memories, they're mine, yet not at the same time. Who can say if I'm the same person as before, who loved her so much? Who can say if these memories form a completely different me compared to what I am now? There's no time for answers. Even if I've forgotten you over and over, somehow I remember you, and I know that I would do anything for you. I run past Cat and throw myself in front of her, because I love her. A gunshot rings out. It's like my body is struck by lightning and set aflame. He fires again and again. Undescribable pain ripples through my body as shot after shot rips through me. It's not like the movies where someone can stand after being shot over and over. The firing stops and my vision starts to fade. I can barely hear him reloading over the sound of my body screaming in agony. My knees buckle. I start to fall. As I fall, I can see Cat with her gun trained on Damien. There's no fear in her eyes. Her hands aren't shaking, but she's biting her lips so hard that I can see it bleeding. The last thing I see before the dark takes me is her finger pressing down on the trigger. Damien fires back.
The fuck?
Wake up, Pixley. Please, please don't die. What's happening? Am I alive? I've never heard her sound so desperate. Please, just wake up. I can't lose you again. Not again. It took everything I had just to open my eyes and breathe. Cat was cradling me in her arms, with tears streaming down her face. Thank God. Don't pass out again. You almost gave me a heart attack. Sorry, Cat. I coughed up blood. Save your strength. Did you get him? We did. That's great. The switch? We should be able to get it now, but you're in no shape to walk. To be honest, I'm not in the best shape either. I looked up at her and felt my heart stop. You've been shot. She laughed. Yeah, now that I know what it feels like, I'm even more sorry for shooting you back then on the beach. There was nothing else you could have done, Cat. That didn't stop me from regretting it every second for these past 2 years. That day I made a promise to myself. Doesn't matter how many people I'd have to hurt or how much I would have to hurt. I'd get you off this island, alive and well, even if it was the last thing I did. Even if I had to see you fall in love with somebody else 100 times. Even if I knew it meant I could never be with you again. I made a promise back then, and I'll keep it even if it kills me. Slowly, Cat tried to lift me off the ground and onto her back. She screamed and coughed up blood as she tried to lift me up. Stop, you're going to get yourself killed. Then that's exactly what I'm going to do. She lifted me onto her back and took me one step back towards the switch. I told myself back then. She stepped forward again. Her legs were trembling. If you weren't leaving this island alive, neither would I. Another step closer. Because I love you, you know? One more step. I know you don't remember most of our time together. Her breath was getting ragged. She'd take several steps, then have to pause for breath. Honestly, I'm glad you even remember bits and pieces. I'm grateful for whatever I can get. The switch is in sight. And maybe the you I fell in love with doesn't even exist anymore. We're so close to it, yet so far. But I like to believe it's still you, Pixley. That you're still the same Pixley that I fell in love with. We were just steps away from the switch. That I'm still the one you love. She laughed bitterly. It's just wishful thinking, I know. We're here. We made it. She coughed up blood again. You need to put your hand on the scanner. Can you do that? Got it. I used the last of my strength to reach my hand forward. With every inch I drew closer to it, my vision grew darker. I pushed harder and harder with everything I had. Got it. My turn. Done. And all that's left is to pull the switch. Sorry, Pixie, I'm gonna have to put you down for a second. No problem. Cat gently rested me on the ground. Fuck, I can barely stand now. She tumbled towards the switch. She managed to catch it with her hands and used it to keep herself upright. Here we go. The moment we've all been waiting for. She pulled it with the last of her strength. A second later, she fell to the ground by my side. A canopy of machinery filled the stadium. That must be the barrier opening. We did it, Pixley. I'm sorry. What for? I don't think we're getting out of here after all. I can't even move. It's okay. We had a good run, you know? I guess you could say that. At least the girls will be able to get out of here. They deserve better than to die. Yeah. I love you, Pixley. Always have and always will. For these last 2 years, I dreamed of us starting a new life together, somewhere far from here. But I guess life's not like the movies. Dreams don't come true. I wish we could have met in a different place at a different time. Maybe, just maybe then, Cat? Her eyes were closed. Streams of tears ran down from both her eyes. My vision blurred even more as tears welled up in my eyes. If we could have met in a different place at a different time, I'm sure our story would have been so different. I wish we could have, Cat. I tried to move closer to her, but my body refused. It was all I could do to move my head around. I looked around in futility for some kind of miracle that could save us both. This is too sad an ending. I looked to Cat. I looked to the heavens, which had all but abandoned us. I looked behind us, and I saw what could only be described as angels. I tried to speak, but no words could come out. I must be dreaming. The world turned black. That's the girls coming back to get us.
Yeah, I had a feeling that they'd come and get us.
Because they wanted to come back to us. So after a while, especially after seeing it come down and then us not return, there would have been we have to go get them.
We gotta go get them. Am I dead?
If I keep asking myself that, it's bound to be right sooner or later. But somehow I think there's more to come to my story. And I know there's one person that I want to spend the rest of it with. I love you.
Oh! So many choices.
Cat was an option this whole time. Tara?
Tara.
I woke up in an unfamiliar room. Is the room shaking? I tried to get up. Ow, fuck. I looked down to my body. It's been bandaged up enough to look like a mummy, but I'm alive. About time you woke up, yeesh. You sure know how to keep a girl waiting. Sorry, I was still figuring out the whole not dying thing. I'm glad you figured it out. Give me a second, I gotta let the others know you're up. Tara ran off, then came back a few moments later. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad to see you're alright, Pixley. You really didn't make it easy to save you either. Oh, and if you find yourself craving brains or bananas, that's entirely unrelated to how I treated you.
Oh, they turned us into zombies and then brought us out of zombie mode.
Or it's a thing of the way that she used that was also very similar to...
Yeah.
I'm just thankful it worked. It's so good to see you safe and sound. If you died after what we've all been through, I'd kill you. But I'm really happy that you're here for me to say that too. What I think you're trying to say is, we're just glad you're okay. You know, the Resistance could use someone like you, Pixley. Besides, it doesn't look like you have a real job anymore. I'll have to think on that. Thanks, guys. You really stuck out your neck to save Cat and I could never thank you enough. It's what you would do for us, Pixley. Indeed, we ran after you two just moments after you'd left. There's no point in us escaping if it wasn't with you, Pixley. Yeah, I know Cat said not to, but hey, I don't remember that at the time, so it's all good. By the way, Cat's doing well too. She's resting in the room next door. We even managed to save the Brothers 5 too. Couldn't just let them be stranded there after, well, all that we've been through together. That's great news. Thanks for letting me know. None of us would have made it off the island if it weren't for you and Kat. That's true. Despite everything you may hear Tara say.
Best ending.
Mm.
We've got the Brother 5, we're all alive, we're gonna be with Tara. It's perfect. We don't have to play anymore.
Just saying, I have a pretty mean look right. I have a pretty mean right hook. It's so good to see all of you. I've got no idea what the world ahead has for each of us, but whatever it has in store, we'll face it together. You bet. I'm surprised you can say that with a straight face, but yes. I wouldn't have said it any other way. I could really use you as a PR person for the Resistance, Pixley. You've got a thing for speeches. Wait a minute. If everyone's here and Kat's next door, who's driving the boat? Everyone looked at Tara. I gotta do a thing. She ran off like a cartoon character. We laughed together. Felt like it had been so long since we could just laugh. No cameras, no fear. Just friends fooling around. Anyway, it's so good to see you're okay. That said, team, we need to give Pixie some time to rest. Once again, I'm not trying to quarantine you because we didn't use a zombie virus's unique properties to save you. Thanks, Scarlet, and thanks to everyone for coming to see me. Don't mention it. We're all in this together and all that, right? See you later, Pixley. Alright. Enough with the cheese. Get out before Pixley turns. I mean, before Pixley needs rest? Yes. And with that, I was alone. Phew, I thought they'd never leave. Hey Scarlet, what's up? Nothing, She was hiding a syringe behind her back. I need to give you a shot for good luck. Right. Put my arm out forward. Well, the doctor knows best. I'm not a doctor. She injected the good luck into my arm. I just wanted to say thanks again. My life went off the rails back at the island, even before the show. That's putting it lightly. She laughed. I know if I stayed there, I never would have been truly happy for the rest of my life. I never would have been able to help people ever again. So thank you again, Pixley. You've been out, so there's no way you'd know, but today's the day that would have been the last day of the show, the final ceremony where you asked one of the girls to be with you. Now, I'm not saying anyone's rushing you for a proposal, but I think there's somebody who wants to see you. And I've got a feeling she's driving this boat as we speak. Thanks, Scarlet. She kissed me on the cheek. Don't mention it. And then I was alone in the room. It's time to go see her.
Oh, more art. It's so pretty.
Hey Pixley. Would you happen to know how to read a map? Seriously, everything just looks blue out here. Couldn't help but laugh. When you think about it, it doesn't really matter where we're going, so long as we're not going back to the island. I can guarantee that's not happening. Aside from that, not much else. We laughed together. You know, Tara, I wanted to thank you. For what? No matter how dark things got or how much it seemed like it was all over, you never stopped trying to get everyone's spirits up. You made me laugh when it felt like we hit the end of the road. You made us brave enough to try to escape, to laugh at the chances and just do it. You're incredible. It was nothing. More than just what you've done for everyone. You've made me feel like I can do anything. And when I'm next to you, I feel like we can take on the world. I really like you, Tara. And I would make you feel just like how you make me feel every day. I want to make you laugh when you want to cry. I want to make you sing and dance I dance when it seems like it's all over. And more than anything, I want to be with you all the time. Shucks, I don't know what to say. I like that. I like you too, Pixley. Whenever I felt like giving up, you made me feel like I could do anything. And when I'm next to you, I know the world's in our hands. So I guess we're gonna start dating now? Yeah, I guess so. Sweet. Alright, now that we got that out of the way, let's take this boat somewhere with internet. Sounds like a plan. Wherever we're headed next, I know I'll be right where I belong, as long as I'm with her. Let's just hope there's not too many pigeons there.
Fucking pigeons. Yay!
And then we get pretty art credits. Pretty art credits.
Wait, no music?
There is
Oh
music.
yeah, there is music.
I'm going to open.
This was a really good game. There's a lot to this game, even though it's goddamn free.
So much.
There's so much.
And then the ending would have 6 different endings depending on which girl you choose.
Oh, and obviously the other ending
where you die.
Or we kill her instead.
Mm.
So
there's multiple endings.
It'd be funny on that list was the Brother 5. It would have been so like left out of left field. You're like, I'm gonna click it.
Dude, you would click it without a doubt. You'd be just like, Brothers 5. Wait, that was an option. Like you would have clicked it and then you would have realized, wait, that shouldn't have been an option.
Yeah, the fuck. But this is really good.
Mm.
I like to play more of these games.
Mm.
Yeah. I'm just showing you the time. The time's right there.
Yeah, it's on both screens. Yeah, I was seeing what the...
Oh.
2:47.
Yeah.
So we'll get it with.
Yeah. Because we can, if we save this for another, like the rest of it for another time, that would be another, like, hour or two.
Mm.
Because we can do all the other routes, like the other ones. Because then we just have to skip to when Scarlet's like, blah blah blah, is waiting for you.
We just go to the bits and pieces.
Yeah, but the other ones with attacking Kate and then shooting Kate are ones. If you like playing my game,
please consider supporting me as a creator. Where I to make more games for you to enjoy.
Hell yeah.
And your support, I can. I wonder if they have any other games up at the moment.
Oh my god, please. Thank you for playing. See you next time.
Bye, that person.
Yep. But no, this was a really good game.
Mm. Very.
We can also check each year because that's what it's also on too. Whoa! Zoom in! It's zooming in!
Oh, there we go. Oh.
Extra scene. Damon's alive. He's like... Funny.
It'd be very left field, like, wait, what the fuck?
Yeah, Damon's like, oh.
Bye, this one.
Come on. Maybe check
Looks like they just have... What's the fan pack?
Fan pack...
Don't look inside till you finish the game with the spoilers. What if the Western Asia was more like a Japanese Battle Royale? That's where it came from. Fan pack is over 30 plus high quality wallpapers, 40 songs with 6 original songs and links to the other 35. Behind the scenes concept art and development notes, and of course my gratitude for helping me make more games.
Okay.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah,
we do get one. Yeah. So there's nothing under developer or thing, it's just this one on Steam.
Yeah. It's... Ichio. Ichio.
What's the name?
Oh, you had them. Oh, just look up the game, and then you can just. Tommy's Gun Watch.
This person.
Oh. You create a page? Oh.
That is the creator page.
Oh. Okay.
Created this, currently figuring out what to do next. You can find me on Twitter and who I'm up to.
What are you up to, buddy?
What you up to?
What you... Oh my god, look at the little picture.
That was the thing on the other one as well.
Front
page of Steam. There's 2 years trolling away in my basement. I can never imagine something pinch me through this. But this, see my next game, one planned to release this year. Join my newsletter on Discord. So apparently there's one that's planned to release this year. I don't know what it is.
Oh, not this
Yeah.
year. Oh.
Well, this is this year, and it said here. Plan to release this year. Work in
Okay.
progress on the next game. Probably won't update for a while. Looking to make a band in this to jam and make live music for and I try to make cool life. So they are
Damn.
working on their next game.
Yeah.
So it is.
Oh.
Nice.
Nice.
Come on, brace up. If I launch tomorrow, I'll have more time to replay Scott. Create a game for months ahead of you to kickstart success. But if I launch it, I can play this. Fair enough. Cute.
Cute.
Damn.
Everyone
that.
seems to like Violet. From what was oh,
Yeah,
the brother's fine.
It's been exactly 1 year since I released this. I couldn't be more grateful. So, September 2021. So it's been out for almost 3 years. Yeah, almost 3 years exactly.
Holy
Not
shit.
3 years, 2 years. Yeah, it's been almost 2 years exactly since that was first released.
Yeah.
And they're almost going to release the next one. Whatever the next game will be. Ooh. I'll follow them so I can put it.
Yay.
That is really cool. I do like this stuff.
Mm,
This is cool.
it is cool.
So we're gonna end this one here.
Yep.
Hope you guys enjoyed. Hope to see you guys next time. We might do an extra bits on another stream.
Yep.
So see you guys. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Bye.